goes to show. This is why we don't worry about anything. We've had so many lessons these 3 weeks. But, like, who's going to win it for us?
Everybody.
Everyone's getting a game ball for this. We are 3-0, which was not the goals that we set out, but it's all we can control right now. Okay, so let's get back to work tomorrow, but enjoy it tonight. This was a special one, fellas. They all said you couldn't, and you did.
Hey, quick turnaround, Coach said it. To celebrate this win quick tonight, our goals are bigger than just beating Bills. You know what I'm saying? We know where we want to go. This was just a step to where we want to go. That's how we compete. Let's go. Fans on 3. 1, 2, 3.
No matter what you do, you make sure you go out fighting. You make sure you go out swinging.
No, you just have to have the right mindset and carry it through, just one play at a time.
This is the mindset for our team. Adversity is opportunity. And that's how we look at it.
He's got him! Tyreek Hill! And the Dolphins have come back!
We've been building a good foundation since April. Guys coming in with the right mindset, taking care of business, being professional.
Touchdown! What a catch!
You got a division opponent coming through with the Bills at home.
Buckle up, hold on to your hats, here comes Waddle!
Embrace the fact that they're a good football team and that there's one way to be put in the category of good football teams. You beat good football teams.
Caught for the touchdown!
You're trying to get better. You don't get better from basking in the glory. It's on to the next.
Yeah, man. 1, 2, 3.
You take that feeling you have on Sunday.
Good day for the Miami Dolphins.
And you put it to bed.
2, 3.
The best teams are the ones that continually progress throughout the whole season.
The offense, defense, special teams.
Let's do it!
All 3 phases being on the same page. That's where it's going to take you to your ultimate goal.
This is about the Miami Dolphins.
We're excited to get the opportunity to go out and put on display the camaraderie that our guys have shown together.
We only go, baby! Loose ball to the end zone, touchdown!
It's awesome to see the team come together.
Having fun, build culture here.
That's how you win games in this league. Takes all of us.
Hey everybody, it's Sunday at 12:56. Game's getting ready to start. I've got a huge announcement coming up. First, before the game starts, I want to go ahead and read off to you guys so everybody knows. Number one, people who are new here, no, we cannot show the game live. NFL won't allow it. YouTube won't allow it. It's just me talking along with the game. But I wanted to let you guys know who the inactives are for the day. Obviously, Tua is out, but I bet he's going to be on the sidelines. Myles Gaskin is out. Eric Ezukama still out. Kader Kohu is out. John Jenkins, defensive tackle, is out. Durham Smythe is out. And the big one for today, Teron Armstead will not be playing. Teron Armstead is not active for today's game. The big guy with the big toe issue, it continues to be a problem. I don't know, man. It seems like a lot of money for a guy that can't practice, can't play, and they got to do something. I mean, millions of dollars for this guy. When he's healthy, he's probably one of the best tackles in the best offensive tackles in the league, but we can't get him on the field and we can't get 100% for him. So maybe it's good he's out this week. I don't know. It's going to leave Skyler's backside wide open, so I don't know what we're going to do about that. But the guys have got to step up. As you guys have been saying in the chat, yes, the offensive line is indeed going to be our Achilles heel. It always has been. God, it's just a pain in our butt at this point. Got to get this right. So what's the big announcement? So I'm going to, two announcements. One, I think I got something to stave off the spam. thank God. So we'll see what happens there. But number 2, the real big announcement, I'm going to do a video on this tomorrow and launch it to the general public who's not watching this stream. But y'all ready? Boom. Go to WinDolphinsTickets.com. WinDolphinsTickets.com. We're giving away, in conjunction with Clean the World Foundation, who we're doing a fundraiser with, we're doing a free ticket giveaway. All you've got to do, it's free. Just go to WinDolphinsTickets.com to enter. No tricks, nothing, pulling a fast one. There's some points you can gather by doing a couple of different things, but we're giving away free tickets. And guess which game? Guess which game we're giving away free tickets for? We're giving away free tickets for next weekend's home game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, with Brian Flores returning, honoring the 50th anniversary of the undefeated season, Tua's return, throwback uniforms, and you could be there. Just go to WinDolphinsTickets.com. I mean, guys, we're excited about it. Everybody, I hope you guys enjoy it. WinDolphinTickets.com. I'm going to have that site up probably, until I think we're going to release the winner on Thursday or Friday morning, so they can get to the stadium and go. And these are club level tickets. This isn't just some tickets up in the nosebleeds. These are tickets at the club level. So no strings attached. Just go to WinDolphinsTickets.com and enter to win, and good luck. And I'm going to tell you why we're doing it probably a little later on when I've got some time. And then I'll do a video about it tomorrow. But we're doing it in conjunction and for the benefit of the Clean Water Foundation. Clean Foundation. They do so much good work. They're over on the west coast of Florida, really helping some people out. I got a video. Don't have time to show it right now. I mean, let's see. It's about 1 o'clock. Game's about to start, so I can't show it. But they're doing some unbelievable work in the community. Clean the World Foundation, I saw them. They contacted me through our YouTube channel. We're going to take things to an entire different level with our sponsorships and what we're doing. This isn't the old, sponsorships you see on a lot of channels. This is going to actually do something for the community as well for the people watching as well. So let's get to the game. They're still in commercial. Let me see if I can take a few comments here, if it shows up. Make sure this is working. Everything's working. Boom. Dolphin13 says, hey, Jimbo. Hill4472 says, let's go. Absolutely, let's go. Jimbo Kanobitz says, I'm a South Carolina Fins fan. Where in South Carolina? I used to live in Myrtle Beach. My wife was born in a small town called Pawleys Island, which is actually not Pawleys Island. She was from Murrells Inlet in a little fishing village. Awesome food up there. Awesome food. Let's see what else here. Yes. As soon as we go live, the scoreboard will be up. Absolutely. So don't worry about that. That's coming. I'm just doing a quick check, making sure everything is live with 5x5. And clicking the button. Yeah, I see myself there. Scoreboard, bro. Yeah, so it is working. Everything seems to be working 5x5. Let me see. Boom. Check. A little bit of a delay. Yeah, we're working. Yep. Okay. So wanted to make sure because I had a bit of a hiccup yesterday with the stream about Tua coming back. If you guys haven't seen that, Tua will be back next week. Great news. Haters hate it. Haters are what they are. I don't really care. But that concussion expert guys run around Twitter saying he's in danger. Oh my God, he's in danger. You Dolphins fans suck. Hey, listen, I'm not a doctor. If Tua went through 4 or 5 doctors and passed every single test and he feels comfortable and his family feels comfortable and the doctors have assured him that he's got no long-term effects, then who the hell am I or some guy on Twitter to tell him he's wrong? Hate that stuff. All right, guys, we're getting ready to get going here. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to get the scoreboard up. Let me get that up. Boom. There it is. Waiting for the kickoff, and that'll adjust. We are kicking off to start the game. Here comes Sanders with the kick, which we probably know what's going to happen here. This is going to go far out of the end zone, and it is indeed out of the end zone. So let's see. We do have the scoreboard working. We're all good. That will be up. And let me just check something else here. All right, can Skyler do it? But before Skyler takes the field, we are going to have to deal with this defense. The defense that hasn't been tackling anything as of late. And one of my big problems is when Kirk Cousins, and inevitably it's coming, he's going to do this dinking and dunking like everybody else has been doing against the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins have got to punish these receivers when they catch it. All right, 1st and 10. Cousins up to the line, surveying things under center. He's got receiver in motion, stops right near the tight end. Second receiver goes in motion. He does a rollout like a blind bootleg for about a 4 or 5 yard gain right by the sidelines. Nothing more we could do about that. It's kind of linebacker was slow in coverage. Come on, man. I got to do something about that. I hate that we're just giving up these yards, just ceding the field to these people. But, you know, we just not getting a pass rush. We're not just getting in there. We're not hitting. So it's 2nd down. Didn't get a lot. They got about 8 yards on that play, so it was a lot. 2nd and 2 from about the 34-yard line. Cousins is under center. Hands off to the halfback. I think that's Dalvin Cook. Got nothing. That inner defensive line is so tough with Christian Wilkins and Seiler in there. Nothing going. So real quickly here, Raekwon Davis, Emmanuel Ogbah, all there to make the stop. But real quickly, we're at our first 3rd down place. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, depending on where they mark that ball. Let's see what they're going to do. So I can almost predict what's going to happen. We're going to see them look to a halfback or a wide receiver in the flats. He's in the shotgun. Let's see what happens. Snap, and he rolls to his right, slow roll, and he throws it to the splat. Horrible throw. It's 4th down. Didn't catch it. Sailed over the wide receiver's head. Dolphins do a 3 and out. You gotta love that. Absolutely gotta love that. Oh man, that was a good. I don't know who Kirk Cousins was throwing that ball to, but he probably had the guy open, but it sailed probably 4 or 5 yards over the guy's head on a 5-yard pass. That's crazy. All right, so we're in punt return formation. I'm trying to see who they've got back in formation. It looks like it may be Chase Edmonds. Can't see the number yet. Punt is off. Good punt down to about the 20-yard line. And we got a fumble. And I don't know what they're going to call it, but it looks like the Dolphins may have recovered. I don't know. Yeah, they're in the bottom of the pile. Let's see what happens. And the Dolphins recovered. That was a stupid play, running up like that. That was Javon Holland trying to make the play on the punt. Get away from it, dude, if you're not sure about it. But he didn't see it well. Oh, he kind of got hit before the catch, kind of close, but in any event, 1st down. All right, Skyler's up there. That could have been dangerous. He completely missed the punt. It went right through his arms. Come on, fair catch that, man. Don't take that shot. Don't be a hero. Good thing we got the ball. I don't know how we got it, but we got 1st down. All right, Skyler is in a shotgun. He's got motion with Waddle. Snap. Oh, high snap. He's looking to throw it deep the first play. He's got, looks like it's going to be Gesicki for about a 7 or 8 yard gain. I think it's Gesicki because Durham Smythe's not playing today. So I'm not sure who that was. But nice. Went through his progressions. Notice last week, one of the things I said bad about him is he wasn't going through his progressions. That play, he was looking deep. He was looking to take a shot, and he came down off of it and hit the guy in the flat. All right, he's under center. 2nd and 2. He hands off. No play action. Wide open. He gets the ball out to Tyreek. I think he got the 1st down. I'm not really sure. Yep, he got a 1st down.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
I always hate playing at the first down because it's not another. It should have another voice thing goes, that's a Miami Dolphins first down. Then you can play, that's another Miami first down. But I like that again. Nice play action. He sold it. He really sold it. Came out with a naked bootleg. Wasn't a blitz like they did against Teddy. And he found Tyreek. He's under center, 1st and 10 from about the 35-yard line. Pitch back to Raheem Mostert. Mostert is finding his way through the line. Looks like about a 6-yard gain. So we'll take that on first down. Absolutely. Blocking interior looks strong. Looks like the left tackle. I don't know who's playing it yet. I got to see a number because we know Teron Armstead isn't out there. But we'll see who is out there on the line. And I'm waiting to see if they break it down for us. But we're going to be looking at about a 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4 here. They're marking it officially as 2nd and 6. Looked like it was more than that. He's about the 39-yard line, under center again, not in shotgun. Hands it off to Raheem Mostert, who cuts back and is going to lose about 3 or 4 yards. What have I been saying for weeks about pitching the ball backwards? When a quarterback takes this pitch and throws it back like that, you're starting off 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage with a rookie quarterback, with a offensive line. That wasn't smart. So now you put the rookie quarterback in a bad position. He's at 3rd and 7. He's off schedule. Play action's not going to work. He's going to have to throw this ball. He's in shotgun. Let's see who's in motion. That was Jalen. Snap, kind of high again. They're throwing a blitz at him, and he's going to run it. This is where he's going to make some headway, and that's going to be a first down.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, it looks like we've got 75 at left tackle. 75 is Greg Little, I believe. He held his man, the inside. They brought the blitz, and Skylar took off and ran for I'd say about a good 9 yards on that play. 75 is indeed Greg Little. All right, so we got a 1st and 10, getting positive yardage, taking what the defense is giving you. The play wasn't there. He took it with his legs. We'll take that. We're at about the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Bad snap again. He's looking deep. There's nothing there. He rolls out, and he just throws it away. Offensive line broke down. He did not have time to hit his second progression. He's looking deep. There's something out there. He's looking for it, and it's not there. And then, of course, what ends up happening is, they're showing a replay. Our offensive line just broke down, completely broke down. But he knew enough to get rid of it. So, 2nd and 10, no sack. Come on, guys. Offensive line needs to really nut up. All right, 2nd and 10, Scarro's in a shotgun. I keep seeing these bad snaps. I'm not liking it. Let's see what happens here. Nice snap here. Fades back. He's looking deep again, and this time he's got a receiver. He's caught it for about a 15 or 20 yard catch, and it looks like they're getting Mike Gesicki back in the offense. Got to take that.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Hey, if the deep stuff isn't there, if they're covering Tyreek and he's used to hitting Mike Gesicki, because Mike Gesicki probably runs some plays with him, not being on the first team all the time, take it. Absolutely. His familiarity with some of these guys is going to help him a lot. All right, so we got a 1st and 10. We're on the 35-yard line. He's under center. It's probably going to be a running play. It is. Handoff to Chase Edmonds. The offensive line didn't get any kind of push, and that's pretty much going to be a no gain. Showing picture, and Tua is clean shaven. There's nothing there on his face. He's inactive, but he's on. Look at Uno. Uno's got nothing on his face, man. He's coming back with a completely clean face for the next game. Looking good too. Gotta love that. All right, 2nd and 9. Hate being out of down and distance. Hate being off schedule, especially with a rookie quarterback. He's in a shotgun. They're in a weird formation defense-wise. Another bad snap. He throws it. He just got rid of it because he didn't have any time. He didn't think he had any time. I think he had a little bit more time on that play than he thought, but he didn't risk it. When the line broke down, he just got rid of it. I don't mind that. I guess the kid's saying, I'm not taking a sack. I'm not going to get hit. I'm not going to let them throw me out of the game. And if it's not there and you guys don't block, hell with it. Done. Tua, you need to do that next week. If it's not there, don't be a hero. Dump it. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 from the 35. He's in the shotgun. We got Tyreek in motion. Snap. They're looking for an inside screen, and he just got sacked and got eaten up. Offensive line completely failed him. Looks like they were going to do a wide receiver screen to come inside. He didn't have any time to get the ball off. I mean, they completely broke down on a stunt on the inside, and they only had, at this point, 3 men. The linebacker came on a delayed blitz, and Dolphins just didn't catch it. Basically untouched to the quarterback. That's how you get somebody hurt. So it's going to be 4th down. This sucked. And we're in punt formation. And a punt is going to, hopefully he can get it inbounds. We got it covered if it sticks. Boom, right there on the 5-yard line. It was recovered. Who did that? That was Justin Bethel, who caught the punt. So let's go to a few comments here real quick. Boom, do we have a replacement QB suited up? Yes. Teddy Bridgewater is on the sideline and is QB number 2. Let's see. Crew Change says, O-line struggling. We're going to have a rough day. Yeah, the O-line looked really bad in that series. Mark Davenport says, thank you very for the videos and your info in the game. Big fan. I'm Mad Fish. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Let's go to some other ones. Good. It looks like some of that spam isn't hidden. I did like a delay where they tell you that if you tell people they have to be a subscriber to comment, it cuts down on your views, which is fine, but it also cuts down on people just coming in and spamming the entire feed. It also cuts down on a lot of the other teams' people coming in and leaving a lot of shit comments as well. So we got here, O-line put on a performance for the ages today. Show the world when the Dolphins need something, the team finds a way to deliver. Yeah, they're going to have to put on some kind of performance today because, oh my God, they just don't have it. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. Fish out of water type of thing. You got guys who are supposed to be guards playing tackle. You got guys playing guards playing center. And not to get to a lot of inside baseball here, but offensive linemen aren't plug and play. They're not designed to be plug and play. I was a center back in the day, and I didn't want to be a left tackle because I'm not used to that. When I was a center, I knew I'm focusing either on a linebacker or a defensive tackle, a nose guard, or another defensive tackle, or a looping linebacker. I don't have to worry what's out here going to run past me. I didn't have the speed to stay with edge rushers out here. And so you've got people who are not in their real positions, playing positions because we're having to plug and play, and that's just not going to work, especially not long term. Let's see what we got here. Come on, Pablo. No wonder Tua is always on ICU. Dude, he wasn't on ICU, but I know what you mean. Yeah, run game can't work if people don't block. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. Bernard Jolie says, I appreciate it, sir. We can hold them off at home. Yeah, if the defense can hold off things, we may be okay. So we're back in from the commercial break. 1st and 10 from about the 5-yard line. Let's see. We got a strong front. We're bringing heat. Got a blitz coming through. We're going to stop them with the inside run at about the 5.5 or 6-yard line. They got about a half a yard. They're saying 2nd and 9 on the screen, but it's 2nd and 9.5. That one didn't really go anywhere. I really like how the interior of our line plays early. They end up having to do it all game because nobody else is putting pressure, but Christian Wilkins and Skyler and Ogbart are just tough guys. 2nd and 9 from about the 5.5-yard line. Kirk Cousins is under center. He's changing the play. Okay, here we go. He's only got 3 seconds left on the play clock. He gets it off. He hands it right up the middle to Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook tries to bounce outside, and he got about, I don't know, maybe 2 yards on that. Not much. I believe that's Dalvin Cook, number 4. I always liked him at Florida State. But, yeah, that's Dalvin Cook. He got nothing really. They're saying 3rd and 9, so Once he handed it off, there was no place for him to go. So we're looking at an obvious passing down. I don't think play action may work here if you're playing for the punt, if you're looking just to get off the field, but I don't think that's what they're going to do. Not in the NFL. You've got Kirk Cousins in a shotgun. He's going to have to get this one away quickly. Looks like the Dolphins are bringing heat. They're bringing 5, and it's got our first safety. No. They're saying he tried to throw. We got to get that. That's got to be a safety. Call it. They're not calling it yet. Oh, they're saying he threw the ball out. They call the safety on Teddy for the exact same play. They called the safety on Teddy Bridgewater last week, and that's the exact same play. But we don't get it. He's in the end zone. He gets tackled. He's on his way down, and he tosses it, and they call no safety because he got rid of it. What? These guys just hate the Dolphins. How are you going to protect the quarterback if he wasn't down? Kicking from their end zone. His kicks is good. He's got, this is about a 70-yard punt. Picked up by Tyreek stupidly, and now we're all the way back to about the 15-yard line. What a friggin' punt. I mean, basically the guy's standing in the back of his end zone, and he kicks it. I mean, it looks like an 80-yard punt. Whew. Good leg. Good kick. Gotta love that. But we should have had the safety. So if they're going to commercial, I want to play you guys something. This is a sponsor that we're working with, who I want to show you, who's done a great job over in the Fort Myers area.
When you go 7 days without a shower, it's miserable. It got dangerous, and the missus ended up breaking her leg. She tripped over some of the debris trying to get around, and we can't get a surgery at any hospitals because there's no running water out here.
It's been, 7 o'clock, probably about noon today is when I took my last shower, noon a week ago today. And before I got forced out of my apartment at probably about 5:45 last Wednesday.
During my life, I never thought I would be in a shelter.
The stories that we've heard today, the testimonials, we just talked to a young lady that had overcome being homeless, and because of the storm, now she's got nothing. She was able to buy herself a little boat so she wouldn't have to sleep behind 7-Eleven, and the storm just derailed her. And so, we're happy to be here to provide these simple services. Being clean, keeps you healthy, gives you a little bit of peace. And she shared with us that she just stood in the shower, and the minute she felt the water, she started crying because it's been 7 days. And so something like this that we take for granted, for us to be able to be here to give them that little bit of joy, it just means the world to us, and we're just honored and privileged.
I had to cut because we're about to go back to the game, but that's who we're working with. We're trying to raise money so people can take showers over in west side of Florida. Everyone knows how bad it is, but can you imagine not having been able to take a shower? Unbelievable. All right, so we got 1st and 10. We're at about the 17-yard line. Let me put the scoreboard back up before somebody says something. There's a handoff. Now actually play action. He's looking deep. He's throwing it deep. He's got wide open, and that's going to be a little bit of a waddle.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Now, again, I mentioned it before. These spammers are back. He's got to learn to zip these passes. He still floated that when he gave the defensive back time to catch up. I want to see him actually just rifle the ball. But we'll take it. It's 1st and 10. Waddle was wide open. Way to go. All right, 1st and 10 from about the 47-yard line. Ingold is in motion. Handoff or pitch to Mostert, goes for about 12 yards.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
See, if you're going to do those pitch outs, if you're going to go ahead and pitch out to the left or right, having Alec Ingold out there really makes a difference. It's like putting a guard out there in front of Raheem Mostert. And then, of course, with Raheem Mostert's speed, you just give him give him some room. He's going to take it for 10 or 12. Gotta love that. All right, already 80 yards of offense in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from, about the 36. We got Waddle in motion. Snap. He's looking deep again. He finds Tyreek underneath for about 9.5. We'll take that. So it's going to be 2nd and 1. You got to love 2nd and 1s. I think you guys have watched any football. You know what kind of things can happen on 2nd and 1. It gives the offensive coordinator, in this case Mike McDaniel, some leeway to call a play. Do you want to just get the first down? You want to take a shot knowing you only need to get 1 yard? This offense, you may go conservative because you got a rookie quarterback. But then again, the defensive coordinator for the Vikings might be thinking the same. So it might be a good time to take a shot right here. Let's see. He's in the shotgun. Oh, they got a wildcat going on here. Oh, we got a wildcat on for the first down.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
There's a wrinkle. You want to get the first down, take Skyler out of contention, snap the ball directly to Raheem Mostert. Boom, he took it for about 3 yards for a first down. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Bernard Joey, I see your comment here on how to donate. I'm going to let you guys know that in a full video tomorrow. All right, so it's 1st and 10. I think we just got a penalty. Well, they're marking off a penalty on Robert Hunt. I'm going to say hello to Richard Long. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Thanks for showing up. Inigo Montoya. Can the rookie do it? He's doing it so far. We'll take it. Again, like we said, don't beat yourself. Just got a penalty. It's 1st and 15. You were at 1st and 10. You were threatening, and you took a step back. Don't beat yourself. Here we go. We're at about the 29-yard line. Skyler is in the shotgun. We got Tyreek in motion. He goes back the other way. Play action. He's got somebody wide open. Boom. Gotta love that. Sure field.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Except, oh boy, they got a flag on the play. That would have taken us down deep. An eligible man downfield. I'm going to sound like a broken record here real soon. Said it all game last game. Going to say it again. Don't beat yourselves. You just took yourselves away from a potential touchdown. Now it's 1st and forever. Who was it that jumped? What unbelievable. Great play. And I don't see, looks like the center. It would have been first and goal from the 8. Now it's going to be, like 1st and 25. This is nuts. Now we're back to the 34-yard line, 1st and 20. Skyler back to pass, nothing going. He rolls out, he avoids the sack, got rid of it, throws it to, I don't know who it was, it looks like Alec Ingold down to the 2-yard line. Who is that? Oh, that's Craycraft. No, Tom. Yeah, that's Craycraft. Gotta love that.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
And another penalty. Tell me this isn't against the Dolphins again. Tell me this isn't the Dolphins again. He did a phenomenal play. He rolled out. He avoided the sack. He found Craycraft wide open. He hit him down to the 2-yard line. Tell me this penalty isn't again, and it will be. This time it's going to be Eichenberg holding. Undeniable. I see it on screen. Eichenberg dragged the guy down. Jeez. Now it's going to be like 1st and 30. There's not many 1st and 30 no, I'm telling you, there's no 1st and 30 plays in your playbook. So now you basically just have to start over. You're all the way back to the 44-yard line. Go ahead and y'all can say it. Don't beat yourselves. He's back to throw. He's got, who is this? It looks like it's Tyreek scrambling. These guys are so small. Yeah, Tyreek that was Waddle for about, I'd say, 15 yards. So looks like it's going to be about 2nd 15. Skyler is battling. Skyler is playing ball right now. He's avoiding sacks. He's finding the open man. 2nd and 12. Not ideal, but from a 1st and 30, we'll take an 18-yard pass play to get us up to where we need to be. 2nd and 12, stay in field position. At least, if Sanders can make a field goal, we can get some points on the board. Don't beat yourself. You're on the 28-yard line. He's got the snap. He's looking. He throws it into the flat to, I think this is, I'm not even going to tell you it was to Tyreek because I'm not going to talk about it because another friggin' flag. Another flag. And Dolphins are walking back. They're going to call offensive pass interference, and they're going to take us back another 10 or 15 yards. Mike McDaniel's got to put his foot up somebody's ass here. This is ridiculous. Y'all making me sound like a broken record at this point. It's making me sound like I'm a coach. Don't beat yourself. And right now you are taking a whooping ass stick to yourselves. Who did it this time? Yeah, it was. He pushed the guy. So it's not even a close call. He pushed him. Damn. Alex Ingold. This is nuts. Four penalties for 30 yards in the first quarter. Snap goes to, now we drop a pass. So Dolphins, USA, man, this is crazy. 3rd and 22. This is nuts. Absolutely stinking nuts. I haven't seen people play this bad in a long time. But the problem is they're not playing bad. The penalties. And of course, none going Dolphins' ways. But that being said, here we go. Skylar's 6 for 9 for 85 yards in the first quarter. All right, he's back to pass. He throws a flare out to Waddle, who's going to get about, I was going to say he's going to get about 7 or 8. But another penalty flag. What's this one going to be? This is freaking insane. How much pressure can you put on this young quarterback? This is crazy. We're going to call it on us again? What do we got now? Holding on the Dolphins. Yeah, they're probably going to decline this one and make them kick the points. They're going to take it? Oh, they're going to take it. So it's going to be 3rd down and, 30 again. Wow. I'm going to have to get a new banner for the screen and just leave it up saying, don't beat yourself. Stop beating yourself. They don't seem to understand it. This team is playing like a high school team at this point in terms of just having the wits about you not to F up. So now it's, what do we got here? We're about to get another penalty for not get this playoff. Snap, 3rd and 32. They try an inside screen. The ball, yeah. I don't even think we can make a field goal from here. They may have to go for a punt. That drive completely shit the bed 2 or 3 times just because of penalties. You're right, Jay Lotto. He says here, these penalties are being undisciplined and being slow. I don't know about the slow part, but they are definitely undisciplined. And now we got a punt. Would have had the ball on the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. Now we got a punt. Oh, I see the spammers are back. I got to get rid of them. Oh, bad snap. He got the ball off. Here's a kick. This one's going to go in the end zone. So they're going to have 1st and 25. So what we've seen thus far is what we've seen before. And that being, we're seeing these guys just self-destruct. There's no other way to say it. The Dolphins aren't playing professional football. Now, everyone was worried about Skylar. Skylar was playing a good game. But the other guys are just out there willy-nillying it. So, let's see. Evelyn Burnett says, we need an offensive line. Yeah, we need an offensive line that doesn't hold and doesn't do stuff. What we got here? The center can't snap the ball correctly. The long snapper snap below this point needs discipline badly. That's on a coach. So they didn't go to a full timeout here. So we're going to be back real quick here. Dante Crane, you are absolutely right. That was a garbage series by the Dolphins. Yep, absolutely. All right, 1st and 10. The Vikings have 9 total yards. 9 total yards in the first quarter. But it's 0-0. They got the ball on the 20. Let's see what happens here. Here's a snap. Cousins is under center. He does a play action, and he's getting pressured, and incomplete pass. Good coverage. Good coverage on that play. Absolutely. Wide receiver Thielen looked open. He got the ball to him, but X-Man, who's playing today, looks like that groin healed. Good job. Good job on that. Defense is looking good. Who said that? Pablo? Yeah, Pablo, the defense is definitely looking good. And we got 16 seconds left in the first quarter. This quarter has gone by quickly. 2nd and 10. Kirk Cousins under center. He's back to pass. Good heat. Oh, he let his wide receiver out in the flat. And they just did what I said in my video. If you're going to take those short dink and dunk passes, we want to punish your ass when you catch the ball. And that's exactly what they just did. Kirk Cousins threw a ball out into a flat. It was third, just about a 3 or 4 yard pass. Cornerback punished the guy. Punished him. Hit him. Let him know all day long. Let him know that when you catch this little short pass, I'm going to be right in your face when you turn around. Watch what happens to those guys when they keep getting stuck like that. Let's hit some comments as we end the first quarter. The spammers are back, not as bad. That means they're also subscribing because you can't comment if you don't subscribe. So that's kind of crazy. This is why the defense shouldn't be gassed. The offense was just on the field the whole time. The defense should be fresh. They haven't had to play much, so they should be doing okay. Do they call them for their mistakes? Is my concern. Yeah, I'm sure Boyer and McDaniel both are going to start calling these guys out for this crap. You're beating yourself. That's not something you can do in the NFL. You're giving the Vikings right now. It should be 7-0. They had the ball on the 2-yard line. Skyler made a great pass. It was right there. Craycraft took it to the 2. Should be 7-0. David Collins, you said you live in Tennessee and you can't watch your own team. I feel for you, brother. I'm on YouTube TV, by the way. YouTube TV is in my belief, is the best place to watch this stuff. You can just dial in. Let's see what else we got here. Go around. Why drive 800 miles to see a game? I'm sorry about that, bro. Jay Lotto says X-Man is looking good. Yeah, absolutely. Isaiah Bofill, penalty killed that offensive drive. Yeah, penalties will do that for you. Don't forget, guys, I need you to go to windolphintickets.com. Windolphintickets.com. We're giving away free tickets if you win, to see the Pittsburgh Steelers play the Miami Dolphins next week. And if you could, we're going to show you how to make a donation to Clean the World Foundation, which is, can you imagine going 7 or 8, 9 days without a shower intentionally? No, you couldn't. Your body starts reeking. You don't feel good. On top of everything else, it's just not good. Help these guys out. All right, so they're showing on the Vikings sidelines 120 degrees. I don't care. You came to South Florida. If we were up in Minnesota, no, they put a dome up there, so I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, 3rd and 7 on the 22. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Good blitz. And, they stuck the wide receiver badly. That's what I'm talking about. If you guys saw that, now you know exactly what I'm talking about. They took that wide receiver who got his hands on the ball, and they said, if you're going to catch this, we're going to stick you. Mike, I don't know if you've been watching my videos. Maybe you have. Maybe you just understand at this point that they've been taking advantage of you. But boom, get up there, make them think about it. X-Man, hit these guys. All right, so they're punting. Here we go. I hope this guy doesn't poop another 70-yard punt, but this time we got a fair catch call, and we're going to get the ball back at about the 26-yard line. Tyreek was back on that punt return. Henry Dunbar says the Dolphins are beating themselves. Yes, they are. Mark Lucky or Lucky? Mark Lucky says, I've been watching this team for 30 years. We're going to win this one. I hope so. Whoa, Tiffany Tryhard. Tiffany, I Tryhard 7. Thank you for the $1.99, but you know what I'm doing with that? I'm going to give it to the Clean Water Foundation, or Clean Foundation, to help these people out with the hurricane. But thank you very much indeed. Penalties are a result of not playing smart and lack of mental concentration. I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Somebody asked me here, can you get Heat games on YouTube TV? Yeah, if it's being broadcast, you can bring it in. Yeah. Let's see here. Mark Safer asked me, can we have an offensive drive without penalties? What do you think, Barry? If we don't, we're not going to win. I mean, it really is that simple. If we can't do an offensive drive without shooting ourselves in the foot, no, you're not going to win. Not going to happen. So, and yeah, Pablo, I swear he must have looked up my videos where I said you got to punish these guys. Last week I showed you guys a video and I showed you the eyes of Mike Singletary and the eyes of Ray Lewis, and I'm like, the Dolphins defense doesn't instill fear. And I don't care about all the crap people talk about, toxic masculinity. I want to know, when you line up against me, that you look me in the eye and go, holy shit, this guy is nuts. Yeah, I'm nuts. I want to take you apart. I remember when I played back in high school, got the bejeebus scared out of me. Linebacker from standing across from me looks down at me and goes, hey, big boy. I'm like, what? I look up and his nose is bleeding. And he goes like this, just rubs the blood all over his face. You don't think they got in my head? They got in my head. I'm like, man, this guy's nuts. This guy doesn't even care that he's bleeding all over the face. Just rubbing the blood all over his face. Still remember his name. 40-something years ago, I still remember his name. He was nuts. He also made All-State and All-American, but yeah, that's another thing. But I did whoop his ass that day. You know I did. Yeah, of course I did. All right, so here we go. First down. First and 10 from about the 28. We got a pitch out to the right to Chase Edmonds. That goes for about 2 yards. Yeah. If I was coaching, I would never run one of those plays ever again. It wouldn't even happen. I don't know if the NFL is targeting us, but I can't disagree with you. That's the one part. I can't say you're wrong, because this stuff looks stupid. This announcer hates the Dolphins. I can't hear him, luckily. So we got 2nd and 8. Skyler's back in the shotgun from the 30-yard line. He's back to pass. Good protection. Get rid of the ball. He's going real deep. He overthrows Tyreek, who was double covered. I don't mind that. Take it. Take the shot. Test him. Let him know he's coming. No problem with that. No problem at all with that. He took the shot. Tyreek just wasn't open. His double coverage, maybe not the best. You know, they had a safety over the top. Maybe he didn't read that. Maybe he thought the safety wasn't going to be there. In any event, he showed him he's got the arm and he's willing to take it. All right, 3rd and 8. And the Vikings are sucking wind already. 3rd and 8. Skyler in the shotgun. He's got the snap. Good snap. They blitzed the hell out of him and they hit him really hard. Don't get up and wobble. Get up and run. Okay, he got up. He looks fine. Hopefully they don't call him out, but he got hit hard. He got hit pretty hard. They brought linebacker up the middle. They did a stunt, and he got crushed. And I don't know who it was that sat him down, but they told him basically stay down for a second before the spotters do something. So we're in here to punt again. Let's see. Here's a snap for the punt. Let's get a good one off. Taking your time taking that punt, though, aren't you? And it looks like it's going to be caught at about the 15-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 15. Great coverage that time. Let's go. And, and see, they're already talking about Skyler being hit. He didn't hit his head, so they can't really talk about that. Mark Craven, thank you very, very much. And the people on the west coast of Florida, thank you as well. Thank you very much. We will win next week. 2 is back. Skyler's going to hit a couple bombs today. I don't know. I wouldn't be running this game plan if I were them. I would be trying to get Raheem Mostert going, trying to get that running game up and going, and then free up the rookie to do some things. But it looks like they're not doing that. They're trying to run a different game plan. I can't tell you why. 15 years old playing against guys with beards and sophomore year playing on varsity. Well, if you're 15 years old, what the heck are you doing here? But anyway, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it can get tough if you're on a JV team playing against these guys. Let's see. Do I agree with you that our coaching staff looks like they're too laid back? No, they just took a shot. I don't know if you posted that before that play, but they obviously took a shot. They got to let people know they're gonna try it. I mean, it is what it is. We should be up right now 9-0. We should have had that safety, and we should have had a touchdown. So playing from behind, penalties killed us. Nothing really working right now except the defense seems to be doing well. Refs hate the fish. I don't know. I don't know if they want to say the refs hate the fish or they're actually doing the penalties. I looked at each of these penalties that they had on replay, and they actually did them. So you don't give the refs any wiggle room when you actually tackle the guy coming through. You're supposed to be blocking him, and you tackle him like Eichenberg did. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. You got to play. Nick Newman says, "Can we just score a touchdown?" I need to take 3 points right now. Get us in field goal range and let's make 3 points. It doesn't look, and I don't want to jinx myself, it doesn't look like the Vikings have any kind of threat of an offense. It looks like they're playing a close to the chest game here. It also looks like the heat is crushing them. And, oh, shit. Skylar Thompson is headed to the locker room. I hope they didn't throw him into the protocol. This is gonna have to stop. If every time you take a sack or a hit, they put you in protocol, he looked like it hurt his arm, but who knows? So Teddy's probably going to be in next series. Wow. 1st and 10, handoff to Dalvin Cook, goes for about 3 or 4 yards. The interior line stepped on it. Let me look what the injury was here. Might have been his hand. It looks like the guy, he hit his hand on the helmet of the guy that was sacking him. So I don't think it's a concussion. I think he just hurt his hand, his throwing hand. We got 2nd and 7. Kirk Cousins is back he's back up under center. He changed the play. And he looks to do a play action. And we've got it covered really, really well. That's going to be a sack. Nice job. And I'm going to call his name for the first time in like 3 weeks. Jalen Phillips rocked that play and got the sack. Unbelievably, finally, if that kid starts playing well, if he starts playing well, it's a whole different defense. But let's see, they're showing Justin Jefferson running, and he was covered well by the D-backs. He had nothing open on that play. So he had to take the sack. So it's 3rd and 11. Jalen Phillips with a big sack. Kirk Cousins is down, not down, he's in shotgun. And here comes the snap. Come on, we're only rushing 4, no blitz. Again, good. Gotta love that. 2 things were happening on this play. Great pass rush. It made Kirk Cousins dump it off. And when he dumped it off to the wide receiver, what happened? They punished the wide receiver. I'm just going to tell you this right now. I haven't seen the Dolphins defense do this the entire season thus far. If you're going to throw short against us, we're going to put your dick in the dirt. We're going to hit you as hard as we possibly can. I've been saying that. I know you probably haven't heard it from anybody else. It's just the way I know how to look at when you do short passes. You got to punish people. Make them think twice about catching a ball, and they're going to get alligator arms. They're going to do this. Trust me. All right, punts off. This guy can kick his ass off, but he's down. We're down to the 30-yard line, no return. Teddy Two Gloves takes the field. Here we go. Backup quarterback. Hopefully Teddy won't go down. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Here we go. All right. Nick Newman says, why can't Sanders be good when we need him to be? Well, actually, he hasn't had a chance to be. thus far. I concur that I think the NFL made it open season on the Miami Dolphins, but it doesn't help when you shoot yourself in the foot either. Absolutely. At this point, refs aside, they did the penalties. They actually did what they got penalized for, and then it took them out of a drive. So Richard Long said, this is BS. Did I hit? No, I didn't hit the button. This is BS retaliation. You're teeing off on Miami's quarterbacks. Yeah, wait till next week. Wait till Tua takes the field next week. I'm telling you, if this offensive line doesn't nut up, they don't man up, they don't cowboy up, however you want to say it. If I was a defensive coordinator, I would throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at Tua next week. I'm not saying do anything illegal. I'm not saying put a bounty on him, but I'm going to bring the house and I'm going to hit him hard. So you better be prepared. Teron Armstead, go ahead and soak that big-ass toe. Make sure it's ready for next weekend. And then when they do show up and want to hit Tua, punish them. Do whatever you need to do. Guys, I keep saying the word punish. I come from a different mentality in football. I don't know if you guys ever knew Conrad Dobler and some of these guys that were just nasty. The nastiness needs to go back into football. I want to see the Lawrence Taylor type stuff. I want to see Ray Lewis type stuff. I'm having to go back so far because the guys playing now seem like they're more worried about their portfolio and stocks and investments instead of sticking people where it really counts. You remember, there used to be a time when guys would absolutely be nasty on the football field, and it's now with this morphing into flag football shit, I'm over it. You want to win games? Block. You want to win games? Tackle. You want to win games? Hit. None of this crap seems to matter. You remember Jack Lambert? You remember some of these guys? These guys used to hit. They look to take your face and rub it in the dirt. All right, enough pontificating. 1st and 10. Teddy Two Gloves is in. He's under center. We got 1st and 10 from about the 35. He hands it off to Raheem Mostert, and it goes nowhere for about no yards, maybe even lost a yard. That play looks so slow developing. I think I could have ran from here and caught him. They're showing a close-up of, oh wow, of Skyler's hand, and we got blood. We got blood. That's all right. All right, get in there, Band-Aid it, and get your ass back on the field. That's football. Blood. I don't care about blood. Wrap it up. All right, here we go. 2nd and 11. As I said, that play last time got nothing. Teddy Bridgewater is under center, and this time he's at the shotgun. He's staying at about his 32-yard line. He's got Raheem Mostert in motion. Got the snap, high snap, and he throws the ball right across the middle to, is that Gesicki again? I guess they've decided they're going to bring Mike Gesicki back.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Jimbo, I can't put that on the screen, but yeah, you guys in the chat may have saw what Jimbo just said. Yeah, put something in their watch pocket is for sure. Nice pass there. All right. And they brought Mike Gesicki back on that one. 1st and 10. Teddy's moving some players around the line of scrimmage. Ball's right about the 46-yard line. Tyreek in motion. Inside handoff to Raheem Mostert. He's got some blocking. He's out for about, I'd say, 5 or 6 yards. Nice play. Nice play. Keep taking that. All right. Let's see, what do we got? People are saying they hope Skyler comes back. I don't really care if it was Skyler or Teddy. Somebody just needs to start moving. Skyler did play well, but you got to start moving. Definitely got to start moving the ball. Okay, here we go. We got 2nd and 3 from about the 39-yard line. Oh, this play, no penalty. I'm surprised, but they hand off to Raheem Mostert, who cuts out to the left side, and he goes for about 2. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. That play was slow developing. And now we got another person getting up slow. This time it's Robert Little, the left tackle, who gets up slow. I don't know if he's going back into the huddle or is he running to the sidelines. He's shaking his head. You know what that means when you shake your head? It means you got a concussion. Oh, my God, he shook his head. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. as this is an offensive lineman's, there's ladies watching, but I won't say it. You know what kind of dream. 3rd and 1. It's where I get to line up against you and just stick it to you. Let's see what they do. Alex Ingold is behind him. They give to Alex Ingold, then he's over for the.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
I love fullbacks. I've always loved fullbacks. Those guys. Remember Mike Alstott, I believe his name. He played for Tampa Bay. Big guy. Used to get first downs. And then Daryl Johnson from the Cowboys. Man, I used to love to see those guys pound in there. Am I a little bit biased for the run game? You're absolutely right. Run game wins games. All right, so we got 1st and 10 from about the 35. Another handoff. This one, you got Raheem Mostert cut back for about 6 or 7 yards on that play. This is what wins football games. This is what wins when you're down to your 2nd and 3rd string quarterback, when the guys up front decide mentally they're going to impose their will. It really does happen. And if they can keep doing this and these guys continue to wilt, 3rd and 4th quarter should be ours. All right, 2nd and 3 from the, looks like about the 27-yard line. Teddy's under center. Tyreek's in motion. Play action. No, they actually handed it off to him. It's going to go nowhere. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. Real conservative play there by Mike McDaniel. I would have done a play action pass and probably looked for something, give Teddy a shot, but he didn't. Excuse me. All right, 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 again. Here we go. Just like the one before, you better put Alec Ingold back there. Maybe even do Raheem Mostert in the Wildcat. Get the big guys up front to get some confidence. Okay, here we go. Alex Ingold moves over. Oh, God. Teddy fell down. He got back up. This is not college, boys. And he's not going to get the first down. He's sort of... Oh, wait a minute. Did he get up slow? No. That play, I don't even know what you want to call it. At this point, 4th and 1, go for it. You got nothing to lose. Teddy tripped on the guard's foot, made him fall down. He got back up. Not college, you can get back up. And then he tried to run it. He only had to get 2 yards. He got 1, but he got stuck helmet to helmet. So I don't know if he's going to get out, but they're going to go for the field goal. This field goal is going to be 44 yards. Sanders, this is what you cash your check every month for. This 44-yarder. No wind. Snap is good. Kick is up. And it's good. It's good. Wow. It drifted, but it's good. All right. So, guys, ladies, 3-0. We'll take it. Absolutely, we'll take it. Pablo, take it all day long. Three points, take it. Yes, Teddy could have passed it after he got up. I guess he didn't see anybody. Knew he had to do something. I'm sorry. Oh. Tom, that's a great comment. We're up 3-0. Woohoo! Run the ball for the next 33 minutes. Oh, you made me completely crack up with that one. Hold on, let me get this spammer, get ladies, people out of here, if I can get to them real quick. Spammer. Wait a second. Who did this? Wow, Raw Bear Toe with the $100 donation. Where is your thing, man? I can't see it, but I'm gonna just put it on screen so everybody can see it. Can you see that? Wow. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's gonna go to very, very, very good use. Now, if I happen to look down, I'm looking for these spammers, and that thing popped up, and I just want to thank you for that. Wow, thank you very much. Trying to do some different things with these spammers, but you know what's weird is that they keep coming back, number one. Number two, they have to they have to subscribe. But yeah, I can't find his comment, but Raw Bear, thank you. I don't think you guys know what these people are going through on the west side of Florida. And this company that I'm going to be working with, Clean the World Foundation, they're not getting 90%. They're not getting 95%. YouTube doesn't take a dime from them. They're getting 100%. So tomorrow when you see the donations, yeah, you can go ahead and potentially enter to win free tickets yourself. But when you go through the entire process of entering, there's two things that are going to happen. One, you're going to have a chance to get free tickets. And the other thing is you're going to get a chance to click on a button and donate directly to them. And we're going to keep this going for the entire week leading up to the Steelers game. All right, let's look at some more. Mark, just gotta pump up Raw Bear. That was just awesome. I'm not doing commercials. I'm trying to help some people out get back on their feet. We have the luxury of being in our homes and our computers and watching the game. And, some people right now don't have that. All right, so we're about to kick off. What's it say? Irma knocked my power out for 11 days. Hotels were booked solid. That absolutely sucks. Looks like we're about to get some storm in here. All right, kick is off. Sanders again kicks it out of the end zone. So this game is flying. It's 1:59. So we only went through an hour here together, and we only got 6 minutes left in the half. This is flying. Unbelievable. But remember, Dolphins get the ball back in the second half, so we'll see what happens. Defense is holding. Boyer's doing a great job. Gotta love this. Gotta love this. All right, it's 1st and 10. We have 151 yards. The Vikings have 15 offensive yards. Cousins does a play action. He's looking for a long pass. He's got his receiver for about oh shit. I say oh shit because he got tackled, but Nick Needham is down hard. He immediately grasped for his ankle. We gotta, in case, remember, Kodo isn't playing right now, so we're down a bit. That didn't look good at all. I don't know if you guys, some of you who are watching along, that didn't look good at all. It might be an ankle, might be a lower leg. That looked really bad. So here's a good question. Does a free plane ride come with the game tickets? Not for the Steelers game because it's just next week. But we are doing the second package the following week, and that will include free plane tickets and a hotel stay. So we're going to give away the game tickets, we're going to give away the airline flight, and we're going to put you up in a hotel. So when you enter right now, when you go to windolphinstickets.com, when you go to this site right now and you enter, even if you don't happen to win the tickets for the Steelers game, you're still entered for the next game. You're not excluded. You're not bumped. Your entry still counts. And we're going to do this all season long. By the time 3 weeks from now, everybody's going to know, hey, man, we need to go enter for these tickets. Because once you see people in the club level, taking pictures, sitting there watching the game, I'm telling you, and they may try to copy me, but there is no other YouTuber doing this. There is nobody else doing. I do this. I'm a marketer by trade, and when I talk to sponsors, I don't want to just run some pre-roll ad. I want to do stuff for the people who watch the games, and I'll help you guys market your product, but you're going to have to give these people something, and I don't mean, so never mind, I'm not going to talk bad about any sponsor, but you know what I mean. Yes, to answer your question, we will be including air flights, airplane tickets, hotel stays, Uber rides, all kinds of stuff to the games. We're going to be here through, hopefully, February. Dolphins get their shit together. We will be, and we're going to take you guys along for the ride. King James, is that the King James? Our defense is the key to win this game. They are playing well. I still like what Todd said. Let's just run the ball for the rest of the game. Let's just do that, okay? Oh, this is really sad. They're carting off Needham on a stretcher. Not a stretcher, the cart. So he's taking a ride. All the guys are coming up to him, giving him high fives. I'm trying to see on the film here what happened. How did he get tied up? The wide receiver was coming off. It looks like, he just slipped in the grass. He just slipped. That's all. He did whatever he did to his leg. He did it as he was running. It was a non-contact injury. So high ankle sprain maybe. We'll see. Thank you, Hope. Thank you very much. Okay, we got Kirk Cousins in a rollout, and this time they did it again. They're going to get a penalty. I don't care. X-Men absolutely lowered the boom on the pass play that they just did. I don't care. Are you guys watching this stuff? This is exactly what I'm saying. Thielen from Minnesota is talking some shit to X-Men right now. He's talking. That means I'm in your head. You can talk all you want, but that means I'm in your head. What a stick on the end of that play. That's football. All right, 1st and 10. They did complete it, but they better know what's coming. All right, Kirk Cousins changes the play. He's under center. 1st and 10 from the 50. He's got the snap, and he does play action. He's looking deep, and he's got somebody crossing over. That was Justin Jefferson for a 1st down. Nice play. Nice catch. Nice throw. Defense was there. Kirk Cousins just made a pro pass. I mean, when the guy broke into the slanting side, there were 3 guys right around him. Pass was right there. Right there. On the money. All right. 1st and 10 from the 30. Kirk Cousins is changing the play again. He sees something. This is the second play in a row he's changed the play. He hands it off to Dalvin Cook. This time Dalvin Cook gets about 3 or 4 yards. Again, the interior line, the big boys up front, Christian Wilkins, Skyler, they're all playing really, really tough. Well, you better go ahead and enter because you might get your first free ticket. You might make it to that game. 2nd and 7. What do we got going on here? 2nd and 7. Kirk Cousins is changing the play for the 3rd straight play. He's actually walking out to his wide receivers and talking to them, coming back around. Clock is burning. 7 seconds left on the play clock, and I think they're going to have to call timeout because it doesn't look like they know what the hell's going on right now. So Kirk Cousins is seeing something on the field. He called 3 different audibles on 3 successive plays, and on this last audible, nobody seemed to know. Kurt, what the hell are you talking about, Kurt? I don't even know what play you just called, man. Draw it in the sand, do something. But they just didn't, so he had to burn a timeout, which I'm fine. Yeah, it is absurd with the QB injuries that we keep getting hit with. Absolutely. Thanks, Jimbo, for entering. I love this one from the, Manning days. Omaha. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so they're back out on the field. Short timeout. 2nd and 7 from the 27-yard line. He's under center. Does a little bit of play action. He loops it up and out to the flat. And who is that I just want to say his name? Boom. Brandon Jones with the stick. Holds him to about a 2 or 3 yard gain. I'm feeling good. I mean, these guys are making me all tingly inside because they're hitting. If you guys are watching this game, they're not getting any freebies. This Vikings team is having to get hit when they do these short passes. Okay, here we go. 3rd down and 6. They haven't converted a 1st down yet on a 3rd down play. I shouldn't have jinxed myself by saying that. Okay, let's see what happens. Here comes a snap. Cousins is in a shotgun. We blitz him. He throws it out to the flat. Nobody there. He's down to about the 2 yard line. He found Jefferson, who is the prime receiver for the Vikings. Nobody covered him because they were blitzing so much. They blitzed everybody. And let's see. Javon Holland was the only guy supposed to get it. I mean, he was wide open. There was nobody there. When somebody blitz you, you always look to where they're blitzing from because that means there's going to be nobody over there covering. Kirk Cousins has been in the league for quite some time. Hit the open man. We got a flag on a play on top of that. I think they're going to call roughing the passer on us. Roughing the passer on the Dolphins, right? Yeah, okay. So it's 1st and goal. And the spammers are back. But all right, 1st and goal. We're going to get the ball back with probably 2-minute warning if we can stop them. Maybe get down the field. We're on about the 1 yard line, 2 yard line. This is going to go to Dalvin Cook almost positively. No, they try a play action pass. He gets it and wide open receiver for a touchdown. Play action is supposed to work that way. Play action is supposed to draw you up, so I can just toss it to you wide open. And defense didn't play that series well whatsoever. Vikings TD. All right. Yeah, Pablo, I gotta agree with you. These penalties kind of suck. It also sucks that the Dolphins got sucked in the way they just did on that. It just sucks. Let's see, where else can we got here? Pablo, yeah, all of these ridiculous penalties. Let's see who. All right, so we got someone who just heard what they said. They said Thompson has a thumb injury. His return is questionable. Now, that's scary for two reasons. One, he got the reps with the first team this week, not Teddy. Two, Teddy had a concussion, just came off concussion protocol without having a concussion, but he still had to go through concussion protocol, whatever that means. And it also means he's the only quarterback active on the roster unless they activated Stinnen. I'm not sure. But are we going to be in the same situation as last week and have to bring in a third string quarterback? If I can't even fathom what the hell's going on here anymore. What else here? Watching a game on Sunday. Oh, okay. I'm watching a game. I'm in Oregon, but I would love to see the Dolphins one last time before I leave this world. I'm 68 and don't have much time, nor do I have a lot of money. So, what can you do for me? I'm saying go ahead and enter, and let's see what we can do. Enter. Let's go for it. Yeah, Grizzly, good to see you, my brother. Absolutely, we need to score TD. Because if we can score here, even a field goal, remember we get the ball back in the second half. So when we look at the all-22 tomorrow, there's not much to look at. The kid got hurt. He was playing really, really well. Grandizer says, this field score in time. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I forget to put that up there sometimes when I'm clicking a button and rambling and talking and just looking at stuff. But yep. So 7-3, 2:32 left in a second. We're gonna get the ball. I hope we can do something. Did he break a nail? Oh man, that's cold. That's just cold. Did he break a nail? No, I saw some blood. I mean, he did something to his hand, but damn, just get back in there. It's just football. I remember, you guys, well, I'm going to date myself again here. You guys remember a guy named Jack Youngblood? Jack Youngblood played for the Los Angeles Rams. He was a psycho. Jack Youngblood played the second half of a game, didn't tell anybody, and he had a broken leg. No bullshit. He played the entire second half of a game, got a couple sacks with a broken leg. You got to reach back into history to find out these guys and find out some of these stories. But anyway, so with Teddy out, who's the backup? Reed? I don't know if he's active. They didn't list him as inactive, but in my last video, I said that coaches are going to have to start carrying 4 quarterbacks. You're going to have to. Hope he did. Hopefully he did. All right. Kick is off. We got the ball about the 5-yard line. Raheem Mostert's looking for a hole, and he brings it back out to about the 33. Not a bad return. Not a bad return. What are you saying here? Evan Mata, every time they get points, this team just gives up. I wouldn't say they give up, but the offense isn't doing jack. I mean, you can't expect the defense to throw a shutout. You can't expect that. Now, you got 2.5 minutes left. Score some points here. Score some points. You made Kirk Cousins, he's been around forever. He's not a great quarterback, but he's not a bad quarterback. He just gets the job done. And in that series, he just got the job done. I don't like saying that people stink or they're bad. He's not bad. Guy's been around probably 12 plus years. I remember him back in his days at Michigan State. He's not going to win MVP per se, but he'll play. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 46. Great field position. Bad snap. Teddy grabs it, and he nearly got sacked and threw the ball away. One of the problems I have with Teddy Bridgewater, and I've said it before as well, when you get the snap, Usually you're going to have to drop back as well. He gets the snap and he doesn't move. He stays right where, I mean, they just showed it right now. He doesn't move. So you're not closing, I mean, they're closing the gap on you because you're not moving in the pocket. Your feet are dead. 2nd and 10. Teddy, don't move. That's what I'm going to call him. Teddy doesn't know how to move. Like right now, he's in a shotgun. He's 5 or 6 yards back, and he did it again. And that one may not have been his fault because nobody blocked the rushing linebacker. And, okay, he takes the snap. The linebacker is over Greg Little. And never got touched, and he had to throw it away. The linebacker never got touched, and he had to throw it away. Play never developed, never had a chance. And then the guy threw him down. And, I mean, how many times are we going to let these guys do this shit? Now we're at 3rd and 10. Offense is completely dead. Teddy's in a shotgun. He's standing on the 12 this time. He's throwing the ball. He got it out to Tyreek. Tyreek for about a 12-yard play. First down.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Come on, guys. You got to play. Isaac, go to windolphintickets.com. Windolphintickets.com. That's how you enter to win the free tickets. Just go ahead there. It's pretty simple. You just go through the different fields. Doesn't cost you anything except for maybe 5-6 minutes. But just go through that and you can win free tickets. So on that play, Tyreek Hill bailed out Teddy Bridgewater. He was there to in a wide open spot. We're not using Tyreek or Waddle the way Tua would use them. Obviously, you can see the difference. Anyone who's not blinded by hate for Tua can see this is a different offense, completely different offense with Tua not in the game. These guys aren't getting the touches. They're not getting open. It's like they don't respect, and obviously our offensive line can't block. So. That's your draft. Well, you're already going to next year's draft. We need a center. We need our lineman. I don't care if they draft anything as long as they do that. Either that or just take out the checkbook and start buying some. Our defense sucks. I didn't know why y'all Dolphins fans are worried. Huh? Oh, you're a Vikings fan. Yeah, because our offense aren't scoring any points. I don't care how bad the other team's defense is. If you're going to beat yourself with penalties and you're not going to score any points, doesn't matter how bad the other defense is. Let me see what here. Miami offense is looking hideous again. That's quite the word. That's it right there. Richard Long, you're right. He doesn't slide or adjust in the pocket. He takes a snap and just stands there. If you guys watch the game and watch what he does, any other quarterback, even if you're in a shotgun, you move. You may need to move back. The reason you're in a shotgun is to buy a little bit extra time and to see the play progress. If you don't move, those guys are going to close the gap on you real quick. And I mean, it sucks when nobody's blocking for you too, but at the same time, if you were moved back 2 yards, that gives you 2 more yards that this guy's got to fill before he's on you. Teddy doesn't do that. He's had enough time in practice to know now that, listen, when I get the snap, move. Do something. Those guys are coming. You're stationary. You're dead meat. Just watch. You'll see. All right, so here we got 1st and 10. Teddy's going to be he's going to be in shotgun. He's got Raheem Mostert back there with him around about the 34-yard line. Snap comes in. Teddy did move back this time. Now, and he throws it. Terrible throw. He was looking for Tyreek. Now he's begging for a penalty. And, jeez. Maybe you shouldn't throw off your back foot, Teddy. Maybe if you do back up like that, you don't throw off your back foot. That means you have time to step into the pass. Because Tyreek was actually open on that play. When Tyreek ran the hook, or the bang 8, and he came back, Tyreek's getting pissed. All right, 2nd and 10. Teddy is under center. It's probably a running play. Yep, here's a pitch. No blocking out in front of Raheem, and he's going to get stuffed for no yards. Again, I can be a broken record with this. These pitches, if you're watching the game, if these guys can't block, then pitching is just setting yourself up for a loss. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. They seem to do well when they go dead on and they go straight, but you do these pitches where they got to pull or they've got to lead the guy, it ain't happening. Mike McDaniel's got to see that by now. He doesn't have an offensive line that can get out in front of people. Not going to happen. I could walk down into their coaching meeting and tell them, hey, let me roll this playback. See this? They can't do it. Let me show you when you tried it again. Oh, they can't get out there. Hey, let me show it to you when you did it the fourth time. They can't block that way. They can't do it. All right, 3rd and 10. I'm beginning to know Mike's playbook at this time, but I understand he's got a limited playbook. Teddy is in the shotgun. He's standing on the 40. He gets back to like the 43. He dumps it off to a halfback that wasn't even looking. This is some frustrating shit to watch. At this point, I wish I could snapshot Mike McDaniel's face right now, and he's just like, what the fuck? What is going on? These guys just aren't in sync whatsoever. They don't seem to have any clue. We're watching an offense. We're watching an offense in complete disarray. Awful. So this is a 52-yard field goal. Jason is trying. He's got the leg. Is up. No, that's a wounded duck. That's getting nowhere near. So special teams and offensive line, completely shit the bed so far in the first half. 7-3. That wasn't even close. 50. How do you kick a 52-yard field goal and not even be close? I mean, not even. I'm looking at the ball in the trajectory. It's not even close. It's probably 7 or 8 yards outside to the right. Mike McDaniel. Oh, I got to get a snapshot. Can I get a snapshot of that? Yeah, I'm gonna get a snapshot. I'd say he's like, yeah. Mike, if you look like that, imagine how we look. If you look that frustrated, imagine how we look. Pirate Radio says, only thing competitive with Teddy is to try and beat Newton's hairstyle. He's talking about Cam Newton and that crazy hairstyle he has. Youngblood played in a Super Bowl with the Rams having a broken leg. Wow, I didn't realize it was actually the Super Bowl. So they got a minute 40. They still have time to try and score, and they got decent field position. They're on the 42-yard line. Kirk Cousins coming back. He's in shotgun. Oh, nice sack. We got a sack by, who is that? Boom, let me check that number. That's Landon Roberts with a sack. Defense, nice. Very nice. And he hit him hard. Take the quarterback down and take him down hard. That's what, let me see if his head hits. I'm looking to see. He came right through. No, nice hit. He hit him up top. He didn't put his body weight on him. We'll take that. We'll definitely take that. All right, 2nd down. Clock, I believe, is still running 105, 104. They try the inside screen pass to Justin Jefferson, and he gets about, I'd say, 10, 11 yards. But the good part about that is defensive backs hit him. They hit him hard. So it's 3rd and 4, 52 seconds left. I don't think they're going to get in field goal range at this point unless the Dolphins break down their coverage. He's in a shotgun. Let's see what we got here. He's back to pass. Good rush. And incomplete pass. So it's going to be 4th down. They're going to have to punt. I'm thinking that Mike McDaniel is going to take a knee. Yeah, when he gets this. Let's see here. Not gonna. What are you saying? You're not gonna blame Sanders for missed 50-plus yarders. Sanders is the only Dolphins that can score. Come on, man. You get paid 7 figures to kick a friggin' ball. 7 figures. But anyway, it is what it is. Should have punted. Tua is a true leader. Not everyone can elevate people around him. True, but we need to see better play. So we got a fair catch on the 10 with 28 seconds left. I got to think that Mike McDaniel's going to call it a half. Probably just kneel down. What a horrible half. We're not scoring any points. 3 points. Unbelievable. Fedamanu. Hi, brother. Fedamanu says, we need to readjust at halftime. I think Teddy will do fine in the second half. Tell me why you think that. I like talking to people. Tell me why you think we'll do better in the second half with the adjustments. Haven't seen it in the last couple of games. Why this game will we see better adjustments? Love to hear from you. All right, so Teddy is in the shotgun, so they're not going to take a knee. This could be dangerous with no offensive line. He's looking for a pass. He completes it for about a 15-yard pass to Teddy.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
But he's not going to. Okay, he let a bunch of time run off the clock before he called timeout. That's on Mike McDaniel. If you knew that you were going to throw that pass and got complete, you need to be on that ref to get timeout right away. And if you did, you need to get out there and tell him to fix the clock, because like 8-9 seconds ran off to make it where it was like 25 seconds left. All right. And oh my God, this team makes my blood boil. Come on, Dolphins. Absolutely. All right, so they're saying there's 23 seconds left. 1st and 10. I don't know what Teddy's going to be able to do here. He's on about the 30-yard line. He's looking to throw, and we're going to get an interception. Yeah, we're going to get an interception. Not his fault on that one. The ball bobbled around. Are they going to call that an interception or what? It looks like he held possession. He threw it into traffic. Hit Waddle right on the shoulder pads. It went up in the air. Waddle got hit. Next guy tried to pick it up. No, that hit the ground. Come on, man. We're not doing shit. And so, don't be surprised if they give it to the Vikings as an interception. It clearly hit the ground in my eyes. Right there, the second part, boom, it's on the ground. 2 guys are on top of it. Then they tried to say it popped back up and that he retained possession. But let's go here to talk to Mark Luck. I cannot wait for Tua to come back. The timing passing game is key for this team. And yeah, and they don't have it. Quick trivia. Jalen Phillips went to my high school. At the time, we knew he was good, but also that he was a different type of player and perhaps sort of a long shot. Yeah. All right, we called his name earlier. He did make a nice sack, so yeah. Let's see here. What's Richard Long say here? I feel they need to draft offensive linemen next year. You have to protect Tua first, defense next. Absolutely. And they're going to give it to the Vikings, it looks like. As long as Greg Little is in the field, we'll run through 10 QBs this season. Yeah, he's not playing well, but he's not as bad as that Coleman guy from preseason. Not nearly as bad as him. Well, it looks like they're going to give them the ball. They're back in the Fox Studio Command Center, and they're trying to rationalize it. But either way, it doesn't really matter. They're going to give them the ball, it looks like, which means what you said here. You said Skylar's injury was bleeding, which is a good sign. Yeah. All right, so Minnesota's got the ball. They're going to call that interception on Teddy. He's back to pass. He's looking deep, and they're probably going to call interference on. Yep, that was. So at minimum, they're in field goal range right now. I don't know what to say. Noah, come on, Noah. You're gonna. Oh, he did an out move on out and up, and then Noah grabbed him. He did an out and up move on Noah, and Noah was beat. Knew he was beat. Thankfully, he did this pass interference. If he didn't grab him and get the penalty, that was 6. Easy. It's painful doing this shit when the Dolphins play so bad. Painful. 7 penalties for 62 yards. 13 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10 from about, I'd say, the 20. Yeah, about the 20. It does a handoff to Dalvin Cook. Are they just going to run the clock out looking for a field goal? Looks like it maybe. 7, 6, 5 seconds. So they're going to call timeout and kick a field goal and go up. Maybe go up 10-3. Meanwhile, Dolphins get the ball back in the second half. Man. I'm sorry, Grandizer. I keep forgetting to put it back up. But thank you for reminding me. There we go. There's the clock in time. 7 seconds left. And for some reason, they don't seem to have... They're going to take a shot at a touchdown here. They don't have the field goal kicker on the field. They're going to go for a play here with 7 seconds. Probably something to set up the field goal, but they don't have any more timeouts either. So what the hell are they doing? They're trying to rub it in the Dolphins' face here. Kirk Cousins is in the shotgun from the 16-yard line, and they're going for it. This is essentially first and goal, and they're throwing it up, and I don't know what the hell that was. They just threw it out of bounds. Now they'll try the field goal. All right, so what they said was they had their offensive coordinator, who is just as much as a genius as Mike McDaniel. He's like, run the play, take a look. If it's open, throw it. If not, throw it out of bounds. Make sure you just get it out of bounds before time runs out. So they're going to go ahead and take the field goal. Yeah, Jimbo, that's exactly what they did. They just, there was a quick play. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, throw it away. Had enough time. 2 seconds left. Kick is up. And is it good? Yeah, it's good. So it's 10-3 at the half. Wow. This is really bad. Really bad. Mark, are we a badly coached team, or did Mike McDaniel get more adversity than he thought he would get? I don't know if any coach in their first year would have known so many things. So let's go through that. Your comment's really good, but let's go through that. Did you think you would have an offensive line made of Swiss cheese? Did you think your offensive line wouldn't be able to block anybody? I don't think they did, because if they did, they would have made some moves and brought some people in. All of us who had seen this offensive line implode for quite some time were saying, hey man, it's preseason's moving forward. Are you bringing anybody in? No? You're going to stick with these guys? Who sold you on that? Number two, I don't think he realized what was going to happen with his quarterback situation, that he was going to be down to his third string quarterback, and his second string quarterback doesn't seem like he has anything going on for him. So all you guys out there, and there's a lot of people out there who have been praising Teddy. Teddy's had enough time. He's a veteran player. He's had enough time to get in step with this offense. He's a liability. Skyler is much better, it seems, than Teddy Bridgewater. Say what you want. I've seen Teddy enough times, and it doesn't seem like he's got it. I mean, exactly what is in my imagination, but did our hopeful play disappear when Teddy came in? No, you're not imagining it. That's absolutely what happened. You won't see it now, but unless you look in the box score, but Skyler had nearly 100 yards in the first quarter. 100 yards passing in the first quarter. I think he had like 90 yards passing in the first quarter. I think he was 7 of 9 in the first quarter. He goes down, Teddy's toast. This is almost a reincarnation of the Cincinnati Bengals game. Tua went down. They brought in Teddy instead of Skyler, and he did nothing. I mean, this guy is almost like he's just out there cashing checks at this point. This is really, really, really bad. Somebody said, did Skyler pass the bleeding protocol? Yeah, really. Pocky says they need to put the ping pong tables back in the locker room. Yes, I understand, Jimbo. Yeah. Woosa. I got to get that image so I can bring the woosa. But you know what the thing is? I'm running out of woosa because I'm running out of patience. I'm absolutely running out of patience. If you can see it and we can see it, Mike McDaniel can see it. Dude, get Chris Greer, tell him to grab his phone, plug it in, give him extra batteries, do whatever you need to do, and say, trade. I don't care who you trade. Well, I do care who. Make some trades. Tell Stephen Ross you got to write some checks. Find some offensive linemen. Period. You are done for. This team is not going anywhere, even if Tua comes back with the offensive line they currently have. It's just not going to happen. I mean, you guys are what? We're into the sixth game at this point. There are certain conclusions that you can make, and some of those conclusions are, one, maybe you need to integrate Mike Gesicki back in a game. Two, your offensive line is shit, complete shit. Swallow it, understand it, now do something about it. You're the head coach. Make it happen. Don't wait. Teron Armstead, don't even count on him. I don't know what's wrong with him. I love the guy, but the big toe is the big no-show. Big toe is big no-show. That's what he is. He's the big no-show at this point. He's been the big no-show. We can't wait for guys to heal. We waited for Tua. You lost 2 games. You're about to lose this 3rd game. He was inactive. Why? I'm not even going to go there. Optics, is that the reason why Tua didn't play today? You tell me. He's at home. He's sitting there. He was cleared. The guy at this point has been your QB1. Why wasn't Tua playing today? Why was Tua not on the field in uniform ready to go? If he was cleared and you've spent the last, we're in October now, going on November. If you spent the last 3 or 4 months with this guy, Tua's not stupid. He knows the plays. He's a little rusty, but he's a lot less rusty than Teddy Bridgewater is. A lot less rusty than Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater just looks like he oozes rust. So maybe you didn't want to put him out there because Teron No-Show wasn't playing either. Maybe that's why you didn't bring him in, but I don't know. So let's see. If he is cleaned up, can he suit up? No. Once you report the player as inactive, they are inactive for the week. So he can't play. They need to trade. Actually, you know what's easier? Figure out who the guys are that are off limits, who you can't deal, and everyone else, offer them up. I don't care. Offer up Gesicki. Offer him. Somebody must need a nice pass-catching tight end. You're not using them. Find somebody. Man, Jimbo, I'm just over it. We have spent enough weeks just talking here on these games where we can see it. Teron No-Show, Greg Little, Eichenberg, they aren't going to cut it as NFL linemen, and waiting for them to develop will just take you to 3-3, 3-4, and 3-5. I wouldn't want to. Shit. People said, Tua should stay out for his health. Oh, yeah. At this point, Tua should say, I'm not going in, man. No, I'm not. I can't do this. I'm Tua Tagovailoa. I'm the brother. I can't do it, man, because these guys can't block. These guys are going to get me hurt. I watched Teddy, or was it Skylar? Somebody didn't even block somebody. What do you think is going to happen if they just let somebody come in unblocked? You're going to need, when Tua gets back, you're going to need the entire offensive line. You may need to put 2 tight ends in and have Alec Ingold in to make sure Tua doesn't get hurt. And now Skylar's done. Unbelievable. Teddy had no reps coming off an imaginary protocol call. We just need to hope for the best until QB1 returns. Is Tua there? Yes, Tua is there. Teddy is a veteran. There's a certain amount of stuff that happens. What I'm seeing Teddy do wrong has nothing to do with calling the plays wrong or not knowing the playbook. Teddy's problem is he's not doing the mechanics correctly. If you look at his footwork, if you look at his vision, if you look at his progressions, you've been in the league. What's this here? Teddy Bridgewater has been in the league for 9 years. So if you've been in the league 9 years, you can't do progressions quickly? Why not? We don't expect you to be, running around or anything, but damn, Teddy, you're not showing crap. I mean, it's really, really bad. Even if you didn't get any reps this week. And see here, if y'all had Tua y'all would destroy us. We'd be an easy win for the Dolphins, but if we don't dominate the second half, we will be the worst 5-1 team in NFL history. Wow, you're an honest Vikings fan, but you got a lot to be happy about because it doesn't seem like we can get anything going. Nothing. Okay, let's see here. Dolphins equal weapons we can use in a line that loves injured QBs. I'm not sure what you mean, but yeah, that's pretty bad. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. What? Hold on, I'm looking at a comment here. What does this mean? Okay. And is you back checking yourself? You know he has not practiced for this game. You even said it yesterday. Don't Stephen A yourself. I respect for you. No. What I just said. Let me make that clear. Teddy Bridgewater is a 9-year veteran in the NFL. What I'm seeing happen here is not knowing the plays. What I'm seeing is his mechanics are off. If his mechanics were correct, we wouldn't be as bad a situation as we are. So I'm not backpedaling whatsoever. I think you're talking about me, but I just wanted to say something. Barry, we're winning this game with Skylar or Teddy. Have faith. I never give up faith. I'm not giving up. What I'm talking about right now is the adjustments I would be making if I were the coach at the half. You look at what's gone well, what's been working, what's not been working. Do more of that. Do more of the shit that worked. Stop doing the stuff that's not working. Get your defense some rest. The Vikings are already complaining. You can see them, the heat. And it's not even hot in South Florida. It's not, I mean, I love it. We're out by the pool this morning. I'm like, this is fantastic. Nice breeze, October weather. It's not even hot unless you're from Minnesota. So how do you take advantage of that? You got to run the ball. My faith is the Dolphins can win if they do the things that will allow them to win. You have to run the ball. Mike McDaniel has a great playbook. It's fancy. It's shiny. At this point, do the fundamentals. It's 10-3. Run the ball. Run it. If you got all these offensive linemen that are mediocre, shuffle them in and out. Keep them fresh. Run the damn ball. All right, what do we got here? Teddy B looks like he has a strong arm. That's why I wanted him over Skyler. Thought at least he wouldn't underthrow Tyreek. Yeah, that was a bad pass. Mechanics. He didn't step into that. He didn't step into that pass and deliver it so Tyreek could get it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. David Collins says, it's better that I didn't see this game. The only reason for seeing this game at this point is that, number one, see if they turn it around. But they need to do something really quick here. Do you think McDaniel can put a penalty chart in his offense? Maybe that will stop the penalty. Yeah, but they need to put in, big checks. You cause a penalty, it's going to cost you $5,000. $5,000. But so who needs to do that? That's not McDaniel's job. That's not something he should be handling. That should be something the team should be handling. Who cares about a ping pong table? Now Tyreek and the captain should go in here and say, if you get a penalty, you get a penalty of X amount of yards, that penalty is going to just put 3 zeros on it. So if you do a 5-yard penalty, it's a $5,000 fine. You get a 10-yard penalty, it's a $10,000 fine. You get a 15-yard penalty, it's $15,000. You get a penalty that costs us a touchdown, you're going to put in $25,000. You watch those guys care then. If it affects their pocketbook, I don't give a shit about a ping pong table. The only thing they did for this O-line was to add Tyreek. So basically, Waddle, Tyreek, and Tua are the O-line. Disgusting. I don't think that. Yes, Teddy's mechanics. Understand that. The other guy said I was backing out. No, mechanics. There are certain things as a lineman. There's certain things as a receiver. There's certain things as a quarterback you have to do in order to excel, and he's not doing it. Yeah, you're real honest. And I'm real honest as well. Time to get rid of every ping pong table in South Florida. I'd be up for that. I think Skyler can win this game as well. Let's see what we got here. Oops. Are we not going to talk about the big swing at the end of the half because of Waddle handing an interception to Minnesota? Yeah, he should have caught that ball. So I don't think anyone is beyond reproach in this game. I think at this point, even the starters have to understand people are looking at you guys. You guys got to bring it. You got to bring it. James Steele. Hey, man. How you been? I know we have been saying this, but Tua is so much better than both of these guys. Can't wait till next week. You're so true. So true. All right, we're getting the ball. They're about to kick off. Let's go. It's out of the end zone. We're going to get the touchback. Looking at the stadium here, there's like nobody there. What? There are so many people I know who would go to the game. I don't know why it's so... Oh, Mike, I'm sorry. They're talking to the sideline reporter who talked to Mike McDaniel, and he said self-inflicted penalties are a problem. Duh! All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Ugh. Crazy. All right, so what we got here, Tyreek in motion. Teddy does play action. He's looking deep. He holds the ball too long. He gets out to relief valve to Alex Ingold for about, I'd say, 4 or 5 yards. Not a bad play. He looked deep, was looking for Tyreek or Waddle, wasn't open, came back and dumped it off to the fullback. Take it all day. Take it all day long. Skyler is on the bench right now. He's got his hand wrapped up, so I think he's done for the day. We're seeing him. Thanks, man. He's got a baseball cap on, so he's done. All right, we're out of 2nd and 8. Teddy's in the shotgun. He throws a quick screen to Tyreek. Tyreek is running. He gets about, I'd say, 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Remember what I said about 3rd and 1? Especially coming out into the second half. If your offensive line can't get you 1 yard, then Chris Greer and Ross need to be on the phone like now. Leave your skybox, find a phone, or call from the skybox, either way, and start making those calls. Now, 3rd and 1, Teddy's in a shotgun, so the high snap, which is going to kill this play. Yep, not going to get it. Yeah, high snap, bad snap. He handed off to Mostert. Oh, wait a second. There's a flag. Maybe this time it'll go against Minnesota. I wouldn't bet on it at the Hard Rock. Let's see what happens. Let's see. They'll probably decline it if it's against the Dolphins. Waiting to see for the signal here. Refs are conferring. What are we doing? Are we going backwards? They're talking to the Minnesota coach. Illegal procedure. They're probably going to decline this and make it 4th and 1. Yeah, thanks for the pick. No, I guess it didn't matter that Raheem Mostert didn't make the first down because it would have had to come back anyway. So let's see if he declined. It's 4th and 1. You know what, Mike? You got nothing to lose. Go for it. Come on. I mean, your team is so sullen right now. You think you can make something happen on 3rd and about that much? Come on. Is he going to go for it or are you going to kick it? Let's see. What do you got out? Going to kick it. So that drive went nowhere. We couldn't get 1 yard. Oh, it's a fake. And I can't tell from that angle, but he didn't get it. So that was a stupid ass call. Now I'm starting to doubt Mike McDaniel, which I didn't think I would, but now I'm going to start doubting him. Here's why. And a coach told me this a long time ago. If you're going to go for it on 4th down, why would you snap it to a backup instead of having your full offensive line out there ready to run the play? You snapped it to number 42, who is, I don't even know who he is, and you get stuffed. You didn't fool anybody, and now your defense is on the ropes. That was a dumb, stupid play. If you were going to go for it, you should have went for it. You should have just friggin' went for it. Absolutely stupid play. Now your defense has got their back against the wall. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. And great play by Christian Wilkins. Hey, they did a reverse or an end around, basically. Not so much a reverse. And big 350-pound Christian Wilkins got back into the line and stopped that play in the backfield. Man. Big guy is good. That big guy is good. All right, here we go. 2nd and 15. 5-yard loss. Thanks, Christian. You nailed him. So now we're on the 40-yard line. He's in a shotgun. Speaking of Kirk Cousins, inside handoff to Dalvin Cook. Nothing. Who was it that time? You know who it was. It's big old Christian Wilkins just stuffed it. So now you're talking about 3rd and 15. With the way this guy's been kicking, they may already be in field goal range. Let's see what happened. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Holy crap. Wilkins is playing some serious ball. Absolutely. All right, 3rd and 17 from the 40-yard line. I'm thinking that Kirk Cousins is going to look deep and try to hit about a 6 or 7. Oh, we got that better be. You got to call that play on the Vikings. That's got to be a 5-yard procedure. It looks like somebody jumped. Dolphins jumped as well, but it's got to be the Vikings. If not, we're getting hosed. Just got fingers in people's faces and stuff here. Okay, let's see who jumped. And I'm waiting. They're showing the play really slow motion. They might call it on us. Looks like everybody was jumping. Agba jumped, but I don't think he crossed the line. They called it against Minnesota. All right, 3rd and 22. We backed them up. Haven't been hurt yet. Bonnie, why did the Dolphins run that fake play? I can't tell you. That was pretty stupid. All right, Kirk Cousins is standing on his 50, waiting for the ball. He's got it. He's looking for a throw pass. He threw it out of bounds. They're going to have to punt. Boom. Defense. I'm going to salute you. Yes. Defense played their ass off on that series. Offense so far hasn't been worth carrying the defense's jock straps. That's how bad offense has been. You got to give that big guy Christian Wilkins and Agba some oxygen, get him going. But again, Kirk Cousins isn't going to beat you up. He's not a stylistic quarterback. He's just going to manage the game. And, he threw the ball away. He knew he wasn't going to get the ball advanced. So, Javon Holland catches the punt on the 8 or 9 yard line. The Dolphins will have first down from there. Let's see what else we got here. Some fans. Daryl, you are one of the best opposing fans I've ever spoken to. It's amazing. You're 4-1. You don't suck, but I like what Kirk Cousins does. He doesn't lose the game. You're going to have to beat the Vikings. He's not going to make terrible mistakes. He's just going to play it out. He's your plain Jane vanilla quarterback over there. He just manages the game. You may not see him in a Pro Bowl, but if they keep winning, you got to like that. I mean, we'd love to have a backup quarterback who could do that. This is nuts. All right. But Dolphins fan says 83. Glad you're doing this. You're a great talent. Never will unsubscribe. Thanks, man. Thank you very, very, very much. I love it. Just having fun. I don't take myself seriously, so it's fun. Let's see what we got here. Nick Newman says we have the worst defense special teams in the league. Just purely pitiful. Yeah, it's been bad. Wait a minute. Not defense. You mean special teams? Yeah. Sanders isn't playing very well at all. Phil Montgomery says, hopefully Tua had the notebook out when Cousins threw that pass away. Yes, that's exact. You're not seeing Kirk Cousins take that many hits. Hey, the ball's not there. I'm tossing it. I'm not going to wait and try to make something happen. I'm not going to get hit. Tom Stokely, thank you, sir. Hit the like button. Mr. Coach, let me read this. Mr. Coach once made playoffs with Rick Williams. Oh, Ronstead, yes. Ronstead, yes, absolutely. Ronstead was a good coach. I liked him. I liked Wanstead for sure. So we're going to get the ball back now. We're going to, again, have a long way to go. That's also another prevailing theme you've heard me talk about in Dolphins drives. Our field position has not been the best whatsoever. I mean, we keep having to do long drives. Let me just do a quick promo for this. You guys, I've been saying it. I hope you're out there joining. Go ahead and, enter, win Dolphins tickets. You might see the Steelers this weekend. No BS. You might see the Steelers play this weekend on us. So hope you guys can take a look at that. Tell your friends, let them enter. Going to help the people over in Southwest Florida recover from this hurricane. All right, I talked too long, and they did a handoff to Raheem Mostert. Maybe, I don't know, 2 yards. 2 yards maybe at the most. I'm thinking. Showing a picture of Kirk Cousins. He's kind of pissed over on the sidelines. Not sure why. Yeah, he's pissed. All right, see what we got here. We're going to call it 2nd and 7. Mostert has 12 rushes for 42 yards, so nothing like the 100 he had the game before. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Teddy is calling a play from under center. He's play action. He rolls out naked bootleg, throws it to Mostert. Get wrapped up. It may have lost 2 or 3 yards. This is, guys, I'm trying my best to keep this engaging, and this offense is just doing diddly. Man, everything is awful. 3rd and 8. I mean, we scored 3 points. Jesus. All right, here we go. 3rd and 8. Teddy's in the shotgun. He's standing on about the 6-yard line, and he stayed standing on the 6-yard line, and he just took a sack. Wow. I'm telling you, if you watch the game, go ahead and take that exercise. Look where Teddy is standing, and look where he is when he throws the ball. He's standing on about the 6-yard line, and when he gets ready to throw, he's in the same friggin' position. He doesn't move. Teddy standstill is what we should call him. Teddy just doesn't see, mechanics. How can you just watch any game today? Turn on any game. Even watch this game with Kirk Cousins. You don't stand flat-footed. You don't have to watch it all 22 to see what's wrong with the Dolphins. His mechanics are damn awful. He doesn't move. He's the most stationary target I've ever seen, literally ever seen. And I've seen quarterbacks who were injured who moved better than that. He's back in the shotgun. He doesn't move from the point he gets the ball. If you think I'm lying, watch the replay. I don't know if you're going to see it. I don't know who's going to do an all 22. I'm not doing an all 22 on this because there's nothing to show. Why do a breakdown when there's nothing to break down? I'm breaking it down right now. Teddy Bridgewater has no friggin' mechanics. He is Teddy Standstill. You don't have to call him Teddy Two Gloves. That doesn't really matter. He is Teddy Standstill. Wow. You're absolutely right. Andy Dalton would do better. Oh, there's the name. Wait a minute. I got to go back to it. There is the name. Teddy Stillwater. That's what we need to call him. Teddy Stillwater. Watch it yourself, guys. Watch it. Pull up replays. He doesn't friggin' move. Wow. I'm beginning to feel this way, too. I'm beginning to feel that Teddy Bridgewater is stealing money from the Dolphins at this point. Hey, brother from Samoa. What up? Shaka. I had somebody else from Samoa talk to me the other day about having a barbecue in South Florida. And I want some Kahlua pig, man. I just bring it. Put the pig in the ground. Let's go for it. See what we got here. Except for backpedaling. Yeah, you're absolutely right. At this point, I think the receivers definitely know that Teddy sucks. I think they think Teddy has checked out. Maybe Teddy is a trade bait. Maybe you trade Teddy for like another backup quarterback and an offensive lineman. I would do that. I would trade Teddy Bridgewater for an offensive lineman and a backup third-string quarterback. Obviously, Skylar, he just hurt his wrist or his thumb or whatever. He'll be okay. He's our QB too. Teddy, ship him out, man. Ship him out. Done. Let's see what here. Yeah, that's another play that ain't working. Those bootleg passes into, or those rollouts in the flat. Nah, they ain't doing crap. That's not going to do anything. And this is what happens, Rod. You're really exactly. Dolphins are so lethargic on offense with Teddy. It's boring. All right, here we go. Let's see what they're going to do at this point. Kirk Cousins hands it off to Dalvin Cook. Maybe I'd say about 3-4 yards on that first down run. And again, to show you the difference between Kirk Cousins and Teddy Bridgewater, Kirk Cousins hasn't done much today. He just manages the game. He takes what's available. He's had one or two, big passes to Justin Jefferson or so. But for the most part, he's just managing the game. Right now, it's 2nd and 7. He's under center. This is either going to be a handoff or play action. It's play action rollout. He doesn't see it. He tosses it away. Almost got intercepted, but you're not going to really put Kirk Cousins in a place to lose. I mean, he just rolled out. He was looking for a receiver. He threw an awful pass. He's lucky he didn't get intercepted. But there's two things. He's not going to get sacked and beat up back there. He's going to let the ball go. And good play. That was a really good play that time by Noah. Noah played hard. So it's 3rd and 7. Let's see if the defense can get him off the field. It looked like to be in man-to-man coverage, which scares me. But he got Kirk Cousins back there. He definitely is man-to-man. They just circled it on the screen. I see that, which means Kirk Cousins sees that, which means he's got time to throw. He's going to throw it. He threw it underneath. And let's see, who was that? Let me just make sure. Eric Rowe hit their receiver, knocked him out, 4th down. Good defensive series once again. Yes, once we start getting some points on the board, you're going to see this team really be a different team. Why are the Dolphins running play action with Deddy? The guy can't come on a snap in slow motion. I hate this guy. Yeah, he's just not good. He's just not good. I'm not biased against him. I know there's a lot of guys who think Teddy's decent. Ask him to show you. Don't tell me what he did in Denver. Don't tell me what he did with other teams. Ask me to show something this year. All right, the punt's off. Let's see if this guy boots another 60-yarder. Looks like it hit the ground, but it's going to bounce down to about the 12-yard line is where the Dolphins will take over. Again, another broken record pointed out to you. Field position. When you start your series on the 5, the 7, the 10, the 12, anything inside your own red zone, that's not good. And the Dolphins keep doing that game after game after game. Yeah, exactly. Where are all the fake fans that wanted Deddy over Skylar over Tua? Shh, don't call them out. Don't call them out because they'll deny that they said it. This defense is awesome. Yeah, they're playing well today. They're hitting. I like that. You're seeing them do a lot more sticking. They're hitting people. Come on, offense. We know you can. Yeah, well, we don't know that yet. That's the problem. He needs to move in the friggin' pocket. Watch. Okay, right now we're at a commercial. You've heard me say it a couple times. Forget the line of scrimmage. Look at where Teddy is lined up. He's going to be in a shotgun when he's in the shotgun. Look at where his feet are when he gets the snap. And then look at where his feet remain. If he's not moving, he's just Teddy Stillwater. He's just standing there. You can't do that. I got to go to Joe Robbie Stadium before I die. Just entered the sweepstakes. Dude, it's not Joe Robbie anymore. I know a lot of us oldie guys call it Joe Robbie, but it is the Hard Rock, and thanks for entering. Let's see here. We need Teddy to play well. Have we given up on Teddy? Are we done thinking Teddy can play well? Have we given him enough excuses yet? The O-line is going to get the quarterback constantly hurt. This offensive line sucks. Yeah, Richard, he doesn't shift at all. He doesn't slide. He doesn't go back. Remember, the guys that are, especially if they're blitzing, they're coming full speed at you. So if you're 5 or 6 yards back on your position on a shotgun, and you're not making more distance, if you're not making that distance, they're closing the gap on you, and you're dead in the water. Jeez. Yeah, I've got some friends who say the same thing. It's always going to be Joe Robbie. Yep, absolutely. All right, 10-3. Believe it or not, we're still in this game. 1st and 10 from about the 12-yard line. Sherfield's in motion. Teddy's in the shotgun. He's standing on the 7-yard line. He's still on the 7-yard line. He almost threw a pick 6. I'm not making this up. If you guys are watching this on TV, I'm giving you some inside baseball. Watch where he gets the snap. Watch where he throws from. Watch what happens. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm telling my guys, as number 43 here and some of these guys blitzing, he doesn't move. You got a stationary target. Get there. This is bad. Okay, he's in a shotgun again. He's standing at about the 6 or 7 yard line. Let's see what happens here. Here comes a snap. He actually moved 2 yards back, and he threw the ball deep to, I don't know, he tried to get it to Waddle, and it didn't. Nothing happened. The guy who said that, people who wanted Teddy in here should be talking right now, you can see Waddle and Tyreek are just like, what the fuck? What are we supposed to do here, man? He threw that ball actually behind Waddle. No accuracy. Wow. All right, here we got here's 3rd and 10. And he actually backpedaled. Now he's rolling out to his left. And he threw the ball. And let's see, did they call it a catch? Nope. Wait a minute. The refs are talking. They're going to give us something here? Nope. So we're 3 and out. Let me look at the replay and see if he got his feet down. He's trying to throw it to Waddle out in the flat. He throws the ball. And Waddle is right there. Let's look at his feet. And then now the guy forced him out. This is bad. Teddy Dogwater. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Teddy Dogwater. I don't know why he wouldn't want to be in Miami. That's where he's from. He's from Miami. So the punt goes all the way back down to the 30-yard line. He's got a return set up, and he's going to run it back to about the 50, maybe the 49. I don't know where Eric Easy is. Pablo, yeah, it's disgusting. We got nothing. We have, let's just put it, unless the defense takes a couple takeaways here, Teddy's not going to win this game. Not going to happen. He's throwing behind players. Doesn't even look like he's got any sort of energy. This team is not fired up around him. It is absolutely disgusting. No wonder ESPN and the rest of the media aren't talking about the Dolphins anymore. There's nothing to talk about. Man. This is really bad. Is that what it is? And when he was in Denver, he could just sit back there and bake a cake? Can't do that here. All right, 1st and 10. Here's a snap. And play action pass. Kirk Cousins is going for it all right here. Nice play. Noah. Nice play by Noah. Knock it down. See, Kirk Cousins, he's not going to win you too many games, but they just ran a nice play, sort of a wheel route to the wide receiver that was in a man-to-man situation. He didn't have any help back there, and Noah did pretty well. Actually, when you look at the replay, the wide receiver should have had it, hit him in his hands. All right, so 2nd and 10. Defense is playing good football. Kirk Cousins under center, had man in motion, another play action pass. They're trying to screen, and it looks like the Dolphins are all over it. Fumble. I don't think we recovered it, though. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. Defense is playing lights out, guys. You got to call it when you see it, and right now this defense is doing everything they can to keep the Dolphins in the game. Everything. This game is going to be won on almost like something like this. They did a strip. That was Skyler who stripped the ball. Fumble was right there. It's going to have to take an interception, a fumble recovery, maybe a return of a punt or a kickoff. Something. The offense isn't going to score the points. 3rd and 10. And Kirk Cousins could throw an interception. Here he is. He's in a shotgun. They're getting good pressure on him, really good pressure on him. And is that his name again? Who did that? No, that was Ogba. No, wait a minute. That's Raekwon with a big sack. Big sack. Dropped him back about 20 yards. So the Dolphins can win this game. Maybe they shouldn't put the offense back on the field. Maybe they just said, you know what? We're just going to leave defense out there and see if we can't get a pick or something. Because if you watch this game, you're looking at this game going, you know what? These guys are damn good. And then the offense comes on the field and you're like, you know what? These guys suck. Ah, my God. You got a playoff caliber defense playing right now, and you got a Division II football offense playing. That's how bad it is. And I'm telling you right now, guys like Jalen Waddle, guys like Tyreek Hill don't want this stank on them. They do not want the stank of what they're seeing right now. I would hate to be Teddy Bridgewater in the locker room. I would hate to be actually Mike McDaniel in the locker room, because right now they're like, this stinks, and you're stinking me up. Defense is playing its ass off. If I were the defense, I was Christian Wilkins, I would be walking over to that offensive line and said, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing, but you need to play better. You're stinking the joint up. You're embarrassing us in front of our home fans and on TV. Somebody has to light a fire here. Defense is rocking it. Defense is rocking it. They're hitting. They're getting through. They're forcing Kirk Cousins out of his comfort zone. Defense is doing everything they need to do. You can't expect them to be on the field for another 21 minutes. Now, Mike, screw Teddy. Stop with the rollouts. Run the damn ball. You have no choice at this point. Again, here we're going to start back on our 10 or 12 yard line all over again. That's another stat that I always look at when I see a game. Where's your starting point? Where's your field position? When people are looking at all 22s and say, oh, here's the guy did this on this play. No, he didn't. No, here's what you got to start look at. You got to look at, what's my starting position? What part of my offense can I run in this field? You can't open up the entire playbook when you're 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. What can I run? The ball. Run the friggin' ball. Line up Mostert and I and tell those guys in front of you, you know what we're going to do for the next 20, 15 minutes? We're going to come at you. We're going to come at you like a spider monkey. I love that movie, by the way. We're going to come at you like a spider monkey. I would love for my coach to say, it's on you. I've tried the passing game. It ain't happening. I've tried rollouts. It ain't happening. It's on you 5 guys right now. We either win this game or we lose this game based on how you 5 guys play this next 20 minutes. It's on you. Can't do it. Teddy's not going to make it happen. I need 5 guys that are willing to step up and show me they got some nuts. Run the damn ball. Yeah, they need to bring Stinnett up. Somebody. All right. Under snap, play action. Teddy's trying to throw it deep. He's got Tyreek wide open. I think they're going to call that a first down, but it was so underthrown that Teddy had to fall down. Teddy had to come back on that thing. Everyone keeps talking about how Tua underthrew. He was wide open on that play and had to come back for it. But in any event,
that's another Miami Dolphins.
Zip the ball. 1st and 10. Come on. Tyreek's open all the time. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Play action again. He's going to get destroyed. Yep. Play action. No blocking. Sack. I can't tell you right now why Mike McDaniel won't run the ball. Actually, I can tell you. If you're 1st and 10 and you're forced to keep doing these play action passes and your offensive line is getting beat that bad, that tells me you have no confidence in your offensive line. None. You're not willing to actually get out there and try to pound the ball. No confidence. You have a complete vote of no confidence in your offensive line. Now you're looking at, what, 2nd and 12, 2nd and 14. Let me see what's going on. Teddy's back to pass, just standing in the pocket, and he gets it to Tyreek, and Tyreek turns I think that's Tyreek. He basically turned a 2-yard pass into about a 10-yard gain. Heart. Tyreek's got heart. So now we're going to go to 3rd down. Teddy sucks. You're right. Defense dominated the game, but I had to stop watching because Bridgewater Skyler out with legit injury at least. Yep. 3rd and 4. You know he's not going to run it. So let's see what Teddy does this time. He's in the shotgun. He's standing on the 35-yard line, and he's probably going to get sacked. He's trying to roll out. He's sacked. They're going to call intentional grounding. No, they're going to call fumble. I don't know what they're going to call, but it's probably intentional grounding. Get this freaking guy out of the game. Get him out. He's horrible. You're right, Gizmo. This is hard to absolutely watch. It's like watching a high school team at this point. They called intentional grounding on it. Teddy's awful. Teddy is awful. I can't believe we don't have anybody else we can put in. You better put 4 quarterbacks on your roster. That's all I'm going to say. You better put 4 quarterbacks on your roster. He had the time to get rid of it. He tried to roll out, and then he just whiffs the ball. And he's getting up slowly. They may put him in a concussion protocol again for that. So here it goes. Now we're back on defense once again with 3:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Jesus, this is really bad. I love what you said here. Where is that? Can we just put the water boy in? Somebody? Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's awful. When I decided I was going to do these live things, I said, this will be a lot of fun to watch the game and talk to people. And I can see you guys as discouraged as I am because we're home. We're in a club. We're someplace watching this game. And it's so easy to see. This guy sucks. There can't be a single YouTuber. There can't be a single fan who sits back and goes, Teddy Bridgewater should be QB1. Teddy couldn't be QB1 of Notre Dame. My boys, they got spanked yesterday. I don't think he can be QB1 there. He hasn't shown me anything. I mean, not like nothing. So here we go. They've got the ball, 1st and 10 on 27. Time possession's got to be taken into account here. He snaps it. Good rush. They got in there on him. Completed pass for about 9 or 10 yards to Justin Jefferson. Nothing spectacular. He just managed it, threw it out to the side, got 7 yards, 2nd and 3. Richard, you say, where are the quick passes? I guess Teddy can't throw them. I mean, it's awful. Absolutely awful. No wonder there's nobody in the stands. 2nd and 2. Defense is doing everything they possibly can. Kirk Cousins under center. He hands it off to Dalvin Cook, and they eat it up. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Gotta love our defense the way they're playing today. If they can carry this forward, yeah, we'll be all right on defense. Another flag for impersonating a professional. Yeah, they could definitely call that on Teddy Bridgewater. That is for sure. What's this one? Teddy the Dollar Tree and Home Depot are hiring. You suck. Really bad. I wouldn't be surprised if they found somebody else. Bring the 3rd string guy up. All right, 3rd and 1. Kirk Cousins is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's under center. He's probably going to hand it off. He does to the fullback, and they get a 1st down. Like I said, 3rd and 1. What did the Vikings just do? 3rd and 1, the Vikings ran the damn ball. Their coach was determined if our offense can't get this 1st down, if our offensive line can't get us 1 yard, we'll kick it. I'm not going to try an end around or some fake punt. I'm going to give it to Dalvin Cook or the fullback and see if we can run it up the gut. And they got first down. This isn't brain surgery. Anyway, 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Kirk Cousins is back to pass. We've got 6 people up on the line trying to bring pressure, which of course is going to leave somebody wide open. But you got to love what they just did. They dumped it off into the flat. And what did the defensive backs do? They pounded the wide receiver. They pounded him as soon as he caught the ball. Yeah, he got a 6 or 7 yard gain, but they're hitting. They're hitting. This isn't the same defense from last week that was missing tackles. So they stayed. I don't know if they listened, but the Boyer must have said to them, yeah, you got to hit. You got to hit. I played high school quarterback back in the day. If Brady can throw at 45, maybe I can try out as a walk-on. Yeah, really, seriously. This is awful. Okay, so what do we got here? We got 2nd and 3. Cousins is back to pass. He throws it. He's got the guy wide open. This is going to be 6 or close to it. Down to about the, 7 or 8 yard line. That was just a simple wheel route that they ran here. And he was wide open. And he caught the ball over his shoulder and then turned on the jets and ran down to like the 12-yard line. You're just taking what the defense gives you, not doing anything special. These same plays are in the Dolphins playbook, but we can't execute. 1st and goal from the 9. Kirk Cousins under center, and we got to end of the 3rd quarter. Time ran out. So we've got 15 more minutes of this stuff. I know how you feel, Barry. You have a head watching how our Dolphins offense are playing, like my wife grading my students' papers. Keep grading the papers. Do yourself a favor. Let the wife thinking that, you're going to forego the game today because you want to be with her and help her because you ain't missing shit. These guys suck. They're stinking up the joint. We have no offense. We are going to get lambasted in the press. The only way this game turns around is if the defense scores some points. Teddy Bridgewater, I think he has completely checked out. I could be wrong. But Braden says, if moves aren't made between not using Gesicki or getting rid of Deddy, complete lack of faith in the organization. There better be some sort of shoring up on the offensive line. It's obvious at this point. Yeah, I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, running the ball on 3rd and 1, if you don't feel comfortable doing that for a first down, you do not have an offensive line. You watch what begins to happen. There's going to be some infighting. There's going to be a problem here. It's bound to happen. These guys are way too high grade level in terms of, I'm talking about Waddle and Tyreek, to sit through this shit. No, I disagree with this. They're not giving up on Teddy. Teddy's just not there. He's just not there. He's checked out. I refuse to believe Skylar can't play. This is McDaniel being scared of something else happening to him because of the pressure and attack he got for Tua. I don't know. He did hurt his thumb, and it was his throwing hand, and so maybe he can't grip the ball. I don't know. I know you couldn't do any worse than just say, hey, get out there and hand the ball off, but let's see. All is not lost, friends. Tua will be back to mask all the issues. Now, understand, if things don't change drastically here in the 4th quarter, the Dolphins are going to be 3-3. But you're absolutely right. And I'm not being a fanboy by making excuses. This is a non-conference game. It's not the same as losing to the Jets. This is a non-conference game. They're still going to be, what? They beat the Patriots. They beat the Bills. They lost to the Jets. They're going to be 2-1 in the division. But you still got a problem, a big problem. Man. Yeah, I agree. Chris Long has to do something to earn some money and find something. This is pathetic. All right, 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Kirk Cousins does play action to nobody, just throws a floater out there to Dalvin Cook down to about the 3 or 4 yard line. There's no reason why Teddy couldn't be doing this kind of stuff except for the fact he's not as good as Kirk Cousins. That's embarrassing. That right there is embarrassing. Kirk Cousins, his entire game is don't lose. We could win. I'm not going to lose it. Second and goal. You can see the dejection on Miami. They're on their 2, maybe the 3-yard line. Dalvin Cook is behind Kirk Cousins. I'm looking for a play action and find somebody wide open in the end zone. Oh, there we go. He's looking around, he throws, and he's got a touchdown. Wow. All right, fans. You're going to see the Hard Rock empty out here real soon. It's 17, about to be 17-3, with no seemingly any hope for this team at this point. Man, this is ugly. You're right, Jimbo. This is really, really ugly. Did you see? I can't blame the defense. They've been on the field all day. I think the Dolphins were giving 4 points in this game. Vikings were favored by 4. I don't think anybody thought it was going to be this bad. And of course, we can all go back and blame the refs for all this concussion BS, which is partly true. The Dolphins were 3-0 before Tua had to hit the bench. So we're now looking at possibly spotting the rest of the league 3 games. Went from 3-0 to 0-3. Going to be 3-3 if things don't turn around here quickly. And I don't think that's going to happen. As you said here, no Tua, no Skyler, no win. Yep. What are you saying here? Guys, just tell Teddy Bridgewater, are you trying to lose us this game? Well, that's what he's looking to do. I don't think he's trying. I just don't think he's got it. I've seen X get torched twice. Go back and look at a couple of the other games. He's been getting torched all season. He's a weak link. He was supposed to be our all-pro. Man. I miss our reliable quarterback, Pennington. Yeah, seriously. Let's go back to the days. All right, so kickoff. It's going to go out of the end zone, and the Dolphins will have it again at 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. And they're showing pictures of the Dolphins doing some hurricane relief. And so I'm going to do the same. Guys, if you get a chance, go to windolphintickets.com. I'm working with the Clean the World Foundation, giving away some free tickets, helping these people out in Southwest Florida, who have been completely destroyed by this hurricane. So, okay, taking a deep breath. 1st and 10 from the 25. Teddy Bridgewater's under center. Come on, Teddy, you got anything in you? He does play action pass, and then he throws it behind Tyreek, but Tyreek grabs it for a first down.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
He's going to get these receivers hurt the way he's throwing. If it weren't for the fact that Tyreek is the type of player that he is, I mean, he's had 7 receptions for 84 yards today. Tyreek is playing his ass off. 1st and 10 from the 37, 38. Tyreek's in motion. Play action. Nope, he handed off to Mostert. Got about 2, maybe 2.5 yards to the right-hand side. You know, when I look at Teddy and I look at his demeanor on the field, you're down 13 points in the 4th quarter. You tell me what kind of demeanor you want your quarterback to have. What do you want your quarterback to look like when he's getting in a huddle? Not like that. Not like that. All right, 2nd and 7. Teddy brings Gesicki in motion. The snap and the shotgun. Sherfield comes across. Play action. He's almost sacked. He steps out of it. He throws the ball to Tyreek. Tyreek's just flying down the field for about 16 yards.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
And And that's going to be 100 yards receiving for Tyreek Hill again. And Tyreek just went out and sat down in the middle of the zone, was wide open. And then, of course, afterwards, you can't catch a guy. You could do this all game long. That's the funny thing. Tyreek is always open. He'll find a spot. You just got to get him the ball. 1st and 10 from the 30. No penalties. We'd be okay here. Plenty of time. Here's a snap. Teddy standstill. Throws it to Gesicki for about a 12-yard gain.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. And so now it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the, I guess, 15. I'm watching the Vikings defense sucking wind. They're sucking wind. You got plenty of time if you can score here, guys. You got plenty of time. Come on, Teddy. You're on about the 18-yard line. Tyreek's in motion. Snap. Hand off to Mostert for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Now it's going to be 2nd and 6 from about the, let's say 13 or 14. By the way, the Jets are beating Green Bay right now. They just showed this on the screen. The Jets are for real. I mean, they're looking to take their game to 4-2. Wow. Wow. You believe the Dolphins could still be number 1 in the AFC East at this point, even with as bad as they're playing? I don't know. All right, 2nd and 6. His snap. He's looking in the end zone. He's running it. He's going to chase from behind. He's down to about the 5 or 6 or 4 yard line. He almost got the ball pushed out from behind, but
that's another Miami Dolphins.
So I don't know what they did on the sidelines, or if Minnesota's defense is getting tired. But he had plenty of space to run. He almost lost the ball at the end, this close from being at the end, but he's down to about the 5 yard line. Whew. Get in the end zone. These guys are sucking wind hard. They're not used to this Miami sun. We're on the 4 yard line, 1st and 10. 4 yard line. Don't get cute here. Why can't we run for 4 yards? Come on, don't do something stupid. Bad snap. Teddy pulls it down. He throws a touchdown to Mike Gesicki. Love it.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
So I've been tough on Teddy all game, but on that play, I mean, he threw one hell of a pass, and extra point is good. So we're at 16-10. I thought it was 17. Anyway, so we're in a position where we could win this game. Defense. The only problem I have with Gesicki, I understand you caught a good ball there, but you're gonna dance around and do the giddy, whatever you call it, gritty. Hey, Mike, look at the friggin' scoreboard. You're behind. You're losing. Do your gritty after you get ahead, or if you're winning. This isn't the time to do the gritty. This is the time where you nut up and say, hey, guys, we got the 4th quarter. We got 10 minutes left. Get a stop here. Let's do that again. All right, so we all need to be tough on Yeti. Yeah, Yeti is definitely a problem child. To me, let's see here. To me, Teddy hasn't looked like he's interested in being part of this team from the start. His demeanor on the sideline looks like he can't wait for the game to be over, simply not involved mentally. I kind of feel the same way, and I'm just wondering, do I not know this player well enough? Is he just one of these guys that just looks like, yeah, I'm just lackadaisical, I'm just hanging out, I'm playing football, and if I win, I win. If we lose, we lose. I mean, he didn't really even get excited after the touchdown. So, I don't know. You guys tell me. You've been following Teddy even before he played for Miami. Is he that kind of guy? Is he just a deadpan person? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, you like my dancing? You like my gritty? Wait till you see me do the waddle. I can do them both, man. Yeah, I'll take it. Find out. Fins up. Let's go. When you do Miami, you're talking Super Bowl. We got a long ways to go. We got a long ways to go to be the Super Bowl. Teddy Confidence. He's a vet. Confidence should be a part of a vet already. Absolutely. You're playing in the league 10 years. You should be right there. Okay, what else we got here? At the end of the day, what do you mean? At the end of the day, it's a game. Got to let them have fun out there. Oh, when I said about him not dancing, I don't know. My coach would have grabbed me by the face mask and said, look at the scoreboard. You don't start acting up when the scoreboard reads like that. I don't know. There's an old story about Herschel Walker. And the story about Herschel Walker, and they asked him why when he went into the end zone, did he always hand the ball back to the refs instead of, like everybody else was just going crazy. And he goes, I act like that's what I'm supposed to do, and then I'm supposed to do it again. Catching a football is what you get paid to do. You didn't do anything exemplary there. You caught a freaking touchdown. Yes, thank you. That's why you get 7 figures a year, to catch a friggin' touchdown. But I do understand your point that, have some fun. But let me tell you, when I look up at the scoreboard and I see 10 minutes left and we're down, I'm not having fun yet. I'm not in a position where I'm having fun. I don't want anybody else on my team having fun while you're losing. I was brought up in a different day and age, I guess. But my coach would have grabbed me by my face mask and he would have put my head up and said, look at the scoreboard. That's different. I guess I'm different. Back, have as much fun as you want, but you got to win first. You got to do what you're supposed to do. Anyway, 1st and 10, Kirk is rolling out, and he threw a pass in the flat, and damn if they aren't doing it what I said. Brandon Jones just punished this wide receiver for even catching that pass. Punished him. That's what I've been saying. That's what I said before. Go ahead and dink and dunk, but we're going to dink and dunk and no, I'm not going to swear, but you know what I'm going to say. Knock your dick in. All right. I'm sorry. That's how I play. Let's see here. It's 2nd and 10. They got no yards on that play. The only thing they got was a player to got hammered. So now he's in his shotgun. He's talking to Dalvin Cook, changing something up. Here comes the snap. He's straight drop back, and he got good pressure. It was complete for about, I'd say, 8.5, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 right now. 9 minutes left. This is when the defense has to really step up. Get these guys off the field. More than likely, we're going to see a run to Dalvin Cook. I don't think the Vikings are going to try anything crazy. I think, it's that point in the game where you just want to keep the clock moving. If we can get 1 yard, we're good. 3rd and 1. Dolphins offense, the defensive line is stacked. They're in a shotgun. Let's see. 3 wide receivers to the top. They find one of them. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. He threw a pass into the flat. Once again, is this Jones? No, that's can't see the number 20. That's Justin Bethel. Bam! Pounded him as soon as he put his hands on the ball. Guy would have made the first down. Boom! Last week, they weren't doing that. Last week, people were catching those dink and dunk passes in the flat and then turning around and running for 4 or 5 yards. Now, you catch that pass in the flat all game long. They brought it. They brought the hammer on these guys. 3 and out, gone. Now we're talking. Make your money. Now do the giddy in the waddle. Here we go. 4th and 1. This guy's going to punt it. Almost got it blocked. And it's down to about the 15-yard line, and Javon Holland had to step out of bounds. Now, if you have any sense about you, if you have any heart, if you have any inner gumption as an offensive lineman, you got 8 minutes. Leave it on the field. You got 8 friggin' minutes to make your mark. You do your job. Let Mike McDaniel call the right play. I put the updated scores up there, unless I must have missed it. Yeah, it's 16 to 10. Yeah, exactly. Phelan got smacked smacked hard on that play. Absolutely, absolutely. 3 and out, let's go, says Isaiah Bofill. Boom, 3 and out. Yes, it was. You're right, Jimbo. Here we go. Can they do it? Can Teddy lead a drive down the field and actually score here? Look for Tyreek. At this point, the running game's not working. Look for Tyreek. I just have this feeling that he's really close to busting one here. He's finding the seams. He's fast as hell. He's still got legs with him right now. Watch for Tyreek on this drive. Yes, we are still in it as of right now. The new no-name defense, I don't know what they did. This isn't the same defense that played last week. I mean, these guys are hitting. I love to see guys hit. I mean, that's, yeah, Teddy has to protect the ball if he runs. Let's see here. Mike need to celebrate after a good block. It doesn't happen often. Absolutely. Dude, the Vikings people must hate you. You're a Vikings fan and you think you're going to lose already. Come on, man. Who knows what's going to happen here? We got 8 minutes left. Sam is correctly here when he says, let go, Teddy. Be a winner. Don't be a loser here. Eddie Blesson says, come on, Teddy, one more TD. Thanks, CTX Rock. I missed that. I didn't know that they missed the extra point. That may come back to haunt them, huh? How do you think about that? You and I are thinking the same thing right here. These guys have been playing. It's hot outside. Would love to see one just take it. All right, he's under center, so it's not going to be that kind of play. First down. Oh, play action. He is going deep, and he's got that man. That man is wide open.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Tyreek for about 15. Let's see. I mean, wide open. He sat down in the zone. He knows exactly where these defenders are at this point. He's told Teddy, I'm going to run out. They can't stay with me. I'm going to sit down where the opening is. This play's been open all day, and he's just finding it. Man. Tyreek is worth every dime, isn't he? All right, 1st and 10. Tyreek saying again, hey, man, bring it to me. 9 catches for 137 for Tyreek today. Teddy's in the shotgun. He's looking, doesn't see anybody open. He's directing traffic. He's gunning the ball deep, and he tried to get Mike Gesicki incomplete. But I will say, and anyone who's watching will say, he actually had time. Offensive line blocked. So that was a good sign. But, you know, what I don't like, don't go for it all right now. I mean, advance the ball. Gesicki could have had it, but, I mean, the guy played good defense on him. All right, 2nd and 10 from about the 42-yard line. And Teddy, you're going to get sacked, and Teddy does get sacked. He goes down. Teddy Stillwater stayed right in one place, and that was it. All right, 3rd down and probably about, I'd say, 12 or 13. But Greg Little got completely manhandled. Greg Little just got ass munched on that play, and he cost his quarterback a sack. And Teddy got up a little slow. I mean, he went head first into the dirt. Come on, Greg Little. All right, so it's 3rd and 10. Doable play, not where you want to be. Teddy's in a shotgun. He's got the snap. He's looking deep. He throws it off to Chase Edmonds. Chase Edmonds probably has a 1st down. No, he doesn't. I forgot it was 3rd and 19. So now it's 4th and probably about, I'd say, 7 or 8. 6.5 minutes left the way this defense has been playing. You might want to just go ahead and punt it. But who knows what Mike's thinking. It looks like he's going for it. I think he's thinking the defense is playing so well. At 4th and 5, he's going to roll the dice on this one. All right, guys. 4th and 5, 6:12, 6:11. Clock is moving, 6:09. What the hell just that? That shit drives me crazy. If you're going to run a friggin' play, run a friggin' play. Don't call a timeout. Ugh. Actually, it was Minnesota who felt off balance and called a timeout, so mea culpa. It was my fault. I thought the Dolphins screwed up and burned a timeout, but they didn't. I get a little worked up here. Concussion protocol, where the spotters at? Us older guys know what it's like to play real football. Absolutely. Concussions? Yeah, I had them. I'm not, I don't have the drool cup. Come on. And choke water would have ran it there. Okay, here we go, guys. It's 4th and 5, 6:08 in the fourth. 6:08 in the game. Let's see what we got here. Teddy Bridgewater is in the shotgun. He's standing at about the 42-yard line, his own 42. He got 3 trips up top. He got the snap. He's rolling out to the right. And that man Tyreek for about 15 yards more.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
You should see Tyreek on the field right now. Tyreek is so friggin' pumped. The only person I see that pumped is Tyreek. He's balling out there. Tyreek is worth every single penny. He's trying to will this team to a win. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from the 39 or so. Teddy's got the ball, inside handoff to Raheem Mostert. It's going to go for about, good push, probably for about 4 or 5 yards. I'll take it. He got, wait a minute. We got a flag. Holding. Jesus. Robert Hunt holding. Damn. Like we keep saying, don't beat yourselves. I'm not making this shit up. This is what we've been coached. This is what we're told. Don't beat yourselves. You got 5.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You're trying to wage a game-winning drive. This is not when you want to beat yourself. Wow. Tyreek, 10 receptions, 151 yards today with the second-string quarterback. All right, here we go. 2nd and 20 from about the 48-yard line. Teddy's in a shotgun, stays still when he gets it, and throws out the sure field for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Again, when you're looking at these plays, you can easily see where Teddy's feet are. Some of the plays that he does well, he either rolls out or gets on the move. When he just stands there, not so much. So what we got is 3rd and 15. We got Vikings players going over to the sideline. They're gassed and hot. So a couple of their players, the guys are just standing hands on. This is when the Dolphins should be amping things up. Tyreek goes in motion, comes in. Teddy in the shotgun, doesn't move. He finds, is that Jalen? Oh no! Jalen Waddle fumbled. Jalen Waddle tried to get a couple extra yards and he fumbled the ball. See this shit when they run the end zone and try to get the pictures? Okay, this is when the Dolphins don't need to freak out. They were moving. Jalen's all pissed off. But it's 1st and 10 for the Vikings. There's still 4 minutes left. You got all 3 timeouts. That sucked. That really sucked. I'm not going to hold. He was trying to make something happen. Guy came in with a nice strip from behind. Actually, no, it was the guy who tackled him, stripped him, completely stripped him. Ugh. Tough play. Tough play. Jalen, he tried his best. These guys, Jalen and Tyreek, are trying to win this game. I am not going to get down and say that this was a kind of play where you're beating yourself. This is a guy trying to win this game. All right, 4-10. You got to stop him here. They're in a fullback formation, so they're going to run it out. They think they're going to run it out. Dalvin Cook, he got about 6 or 7 before he got pushed back. So it's going to be about 2nd and 3 or so. Clock is running. 4 minutes left. Ugh. That was a tough one. Yeah, the Dolphins have been beating themselves for the last 2 weeks, last 3 weeks. Waddle is pissed on the sideline. Mike McDaniel is having to go over and talk to him. It's that bad. It's that bad. All right, 2nd and 4. Dalvin Cook got 6 on that play. They're using every second of the clock that they possibly can. I mean, he's just sitting there waiting till the clock runs down before he snaps the ball. Smart guy, smart quarterback. He's hands off to Dalvin Cook, who gets the first down and more. He breaks it. He's down to about the 20-yard line. He's at the 10. He scores. Game over. Whew. Didn't see that one coming. Didn't see Dalvin Cook breaking through the line for about a 50 or 60-yard run. That's just what happened. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Absolutely right. So 3-3 it is, guys. 3-3 it is. Wow. It's hard to see what's happened to this team. It's hard to watch and see what has happened. The Vikings, just like the Jets before them, they waited to the fourth quarter, and now they're going for 2 points. They want to make it 24-10. Guys, don't give this up, and they did. Guys wide open in the end zone for a 2-point conversion, 24-10. The team fell apart once again in the fourth quarter. You're right. Sam, you remember those days? I don't know how old you are, but you remember those days when the coaches would say, all right, so the game's over. We'll practice in an hour. Go get something to drink, and we're going to be back out here on the field. Yeah, I remember those games. You don't give up a 60-yard run in a fourth quarter. 60 yards. Boom. Gone. I'm watching the replay. Cannot believe we gave up a 60-yard run just like that. These wide receivers are too good. They're not going to tolerate this type of play from the offensive line. No, nor should they. Nor should they. Jalen Waddle, they're showing pictures of him right now. He's on the sidelines absolutely pissed at himself. He knew he had something there. They were going in for the winning touchdown, and now, now it is what it is. After weeks of fourth quarter comebacks, but Tua will be back. Yeah, he'll be back. Frustration is a killer. This is a prime example. Let's look at turning the tide next week. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Talk about adversity. Mike McDaniel has to know at this point, you have all the adversity in the world. You had a 3-game winning streak. Now you got a 3-game losing streak. Man, this is tough. This is really tough. But I think you're right, Nick. I think everybody at this point knows. Every naysayer, Tua is the answer. That's it, period. Absolutely, that's it. All right, Teddy is back to throw, and he threw it to Tyreek again for about 10 yards. I'm not playing the graphic here because it doesn't matter. Like I said, I don't want those guys dancing. I don't want to be playing stuff either. This is crazy. What else we got? 3-0 to 0-3. Same supporting cast. Only difference is Tua. So anyone who says Tua is not that guy, shut up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Teddy's back to pass. He's looking for, and it's picked. That's it. That's it. Teddy throws a pick. Complete collapse again here in the fourth quarter. And these guys are just mucking it up. They're making fun of Waddle. They're doing the Waddle in our end zone, in our stadium. This is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. I'm sitting here getting ready to give away tickets. I wonder if people even want these damn tickets. If it wasn't for the Steelers playing on a Sunday night feature game with Brian Flores back in the house and Tua coming back, I don't know if we could give tickets away. This is awful. I mean, Teddy just throws this ball, as I'm watching it, just looked at Sherfield the entire way. Just kept his eyes on him. They already know you have to pass. Then when you lock in on a wide receiver, it makes it even worse. I don't know if other guys are doing breakdowns anymore or anything, but there's nothing to break down. The defense played lights out. They did everything they could. They fell down in the fourth quarter. Offense completely sucked. There's nothing of value to take from doing any breakdowns. So I won't do them. I can't say that here's some good plays and here's some. There's just nothing there. I mean, we scored 10 friggin' points. 10. Mr. Buttflakes, you're absolutely right. It does show how good Tua really is. This team is nothing without him. Nothing. If the tickets allow me to play the game, I'll take 2. Tyrone Davis, you're right. Now we see the importance of Tua. Absolutely. Thanks, Mark. You know how hard it is? You ever wonder why some of these guys in these games end up, talking about fluff and stuff? Because when the game sucks this bad, it's hard to just stay focused on it. I mean, it's 2nd and 8, 2:54 left, and it's going to be the longest 2.5 minutes of football you've ever watched. At this point, don't even stop at the 2-minute warning. Just run it out. Don't beat yourself. Penalties. Okay, let's do a recap. You want a breakdown? Here's what a breakdown should look in for this game. We should show the play where Skylar got hurt. That was a big time play. Then show all the penalties. Then show the fumbles. Then show the interceptions and say that's why this team lost. There you go. Either that or just show all 10 of Tyreek's catches. One or the other. There's nothing else to look at. We got to do something also to get Jalen Waddle's mindset back up. This is bad. And hand off to Dalvin Cook, 3rd and 7, so it's going to be 4th and 3. If I were them, I'd take it down to the 2-minute warning and probably go for it. No reason to punt. Too far for a field goal. Just go for it. Doesn't matter. Dolphins call timeout. Mike McDaniel giving the appearances, though he's not giving up. Tua fits our style of offense perfectly. We need him. Absolutely. Too many people on YouTube talking out their ass saying that Tua is not that guy. Man, I'm ready. Suit me up. I'll go. Can't do any worse. I'll get run over. I'm too old. Whatever. I can't do any worse. At least I maybe slow somebody down. Jeez. Waddle's too good of a player to let that get him down forever. Here's what's going to happen. Tua's going to talk to him. I bet he gets a call from Nick Saban. I bet Nick Saban gets on the phone with Waddle and says, you know better. Move on. The kid's got a good head about him. He's not gonna be. This isn't the game where a fumble like that's gonna haunt you forever. This isn't the game. It's not a playoff game. It's not a Super Bowl. It's not a championship game. This is a meaningless non-conference game. Nothing to get worried about. Sometimes you have to. Who says this? Chris Greer cannot draft offensive linemen. Tell me about it. Waddle, wheels chopping off. Miami's definitely cursed. They need an exorcist. Seriously, what happened to Genius McDaniel? I don't know. All right, 1st and 10. Teddy's got the ball standing on his 12-yard line. He throws a screen pass to Waddle. Waddle's taken off. He's gone out on the field about 25, 30 yards, all the way down to the 30-yard line. And he stays inbound, and he's friggin' hurt. He can't get up. He hurt his shoulder. We can't catch a friggin' break. He can't get up. He can't get off the field. That wasn't worth it, Mike. That wasn't worth it to have Jalen Waddle or Tyreek on the field. You're not coming back. What if you lose him for this game? Looks like he popped his shoulder. He maybe, I mean, I'm not going to speculate. I can't see from here. But why bother? You're not going to score 14 points in 2.5 minutes with Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback. And now you just put your number 2 wide receiver in jeopardy. He lands on his shoulder. Probably dislocated shoulder. Hopefully it's not a collarbone. What the hell? Ugh. This is unreal. He's hanging. He's done for the day, obviously. All right, 1st and 10, 2:19. Teddy's looking to throw. He throws underneath to Tyreek. Tyreek comes around. He's taken off. He's down to about the 20-yard line. Tyreek's not giving up. I think that's 170 yards for Tyreek today. Jalen's on the sideline trying to compose himself. Doesn't look well. Tyreek Hill, 12 receptions for 179 yards. Jalen has not left the field. He's not going to the locker room. He's still trying to shake it off. Tyreek's a player. Tyreek is a player, that's for sure. All right, 1st and 10. 2-minute warning hasn't gone by yet, but Dolphins don't have any timeouts left. They burned him underneath to Gesicki for about a 6 or 7 yard gain down to about the 4 or 5 yard line. So you know it's coming. So if they score a touchdown, then we got to do the extra point. But they've burned all their timeouts. There's no timeouts left. So if you don't get the onside kick, you have no shot whatsoever. So yeah, I believe so. They got to go out and buy some offensive linemen big time. Best wishes for Jalen Waddle. Absolutely. All right, 1st down from the 7. And he's looking. He's got, I don't know what he just did. Teddy just threw the ball away. I guess nobody was open what he wanted. Didn't want to burn any time. Still got the 2-minute warning coming up. So he just threw the ball away. And we have a flag. And they're probably going to call, you get it. Let's see if they call intentional grounding. Let's see what they call on. It's probably against us. Won't doubt it. Ineligible man downfield. Just another penalty. You're on your way into the end zone trying to make the game respectable. And we have another friggin' penalty. Man. This is bad. What was that one? I'm trying to see the number. I didn't see whose number that was. But now it's 1st and goal from about the 12. Let me see where. Yeah, about the 12. Teddy's behind center in a shotgun. He's got the snap, getting pressed, got sacked. Offensive line, you suck. This is really bad. I don't know who that was. I should. Oh, guys, this team cannot win with this offensive line. Let me rewind it just a little bit. So if I rewind it, let's see who did that. No, I went too far. Yeah. Done. This offensive line is horrible. Absolutely horrible. All right, so KS2 says, this is what I thought the team would look like before the season started. I didn't think it would be like this. I didn't think the offensive line would be this bad. I didn't think you could collectively find 5 or 6 offensive linemen who suck this bad. I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think there were 5 or 6 collective guys in the NFL on one team that could suck this bad. Doesn't seem like the Dolphins haven't made any progress from their 1-15. No, they've made a ton of progress. Come on, bro. Come on, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. It's funny that some people are saying here, Greg Little is just a pedestrian out there. He's just a big ass guy taking up space. At this point, this is just absurd. I mean, when you're talking about plays like ineligible linemen downfield. That's like the worst play an offensive lineman can make. Yeah, when you're blocking, you may grab a jersey. That might be, holding. But all you got to do is stay in the right spot. How the hell can you be an ineligible receiver downfield? Where are you going? Yeah, we did. We played like complete ass today. Unbelievable. Teddy's been where is that? Teddy's been body slammed more than a pro wrestler. I do believe at this point about the offensive line just don't care. You know what's weird? You guys are fans. I'm a fan. We are the ones who support this team. If we feel this way, Dolphins are in a big trouble. They got a big problem. All right, here we go again. 2nd and goal from the 19. He keeps going back. Teddy's going back. He's going to get sacked again. He just throws the ball up. Chase Edmonds grabs it and runs down to about the 3-yard line. Let's go, guys. There's no time on the clock. Get your asses up there. Teddy just jogging like he's going to, pick up his lunch somewhere or something. No hurry. They're not. The clock's ticking. 1st and 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. He takes a snap. He's looking. Doesn't move. He's rolling out. He's looking for someone to throw it to, and he's got Gesicki wide open in the end zone. I'll take that. Notice Mike Gesicki's not doing that gritty shit now, right? You know why? Because I bet you someone on the sideline said to him, dude, we're getting our asses kicked. It's 24 at this point, 24-17. We're getting our asses kicked. So for some reason, let me do the math here. If you kick the extra point, it's going to be 24-17, which means a touchdown could tie it. Mike McDaniel is electing to go for 2 points here, which means if you don't get it, you have basically no chance of winning unless you capture the onside kick and score and get another 2-point conversion. I don't understand the reasoning here whatsoever. Take the one and worry about getting a touchdown on the next drive if you get the ball back. Going for 2 here means you have to score and get 2 again if you miss. And you're doing it with Teddy friggin' Bridgewater. So here we go. Teddy Bridgewater is back behind center in a shotgun. And they do an inside handoff fake. And he throws it. And did he catch that? Nope. So now, that was stupid. Mike, I know you're coaching for a future game. You're hoping, something to see how people react to a play. Why the hell would you do that? Now, none of that matters if you don't get this onside kick. None of it matters. This is nuts. Okay, we had 2 QBs outplay their starter with our starter out. Yep. Need some island blockers for sure. Bring over some of those big Samoans over here and see if we can't use them. I bet you there's some guys that are just on the island that could do better than these idiots. Skylar was carved out of wood and didn't make it out of the 2nd quarter. Wow. All right, so everyone knows what's coming. Everybody on TV, everybody watching on TV, everybody watching on YouTube, everyone in that stadium who's still left knows an onside kick is coming. Can Jason Sanders do this right? Let's see. Remember, he missed a field goal early. All right. Let's see what happens. Minnesota, after seeing the setup, calls timeout. You got to call timeout on a friggin' kickoff. Wow. Well, at least it won't look bad in the news if you lose 24-17. Yeah, at this point, you're right. At this point, the game is over. Why did you let Jalen Waddle get hurt? Yeah. And we need someone. I couldn't bear to watch anymore. No way. Hell, we're gonna get this. Well, let's see. Stranger things have happened. But even if you get it, remember you got to score and score the extra 2 points. All right. Other than like a penalty kick. This is probably one of the most exciting plays in football. Get you a little excited here. We got a kicker ready to try a onside kick. You got some of the best hands guys on both teams, and let's see what happens. And he's waiting for the whistle to tell him to go. And is he going to kick it with his left foot? What kind of chicanery we got? And he kicks it, he dribbles it, and it's recovered by the Vikings, and game over. They're just going to kneel down here. Yeah, Gizmo, that was, you waited all day for that. Hey, everybody, you waited all day for that onside kick. You don't do anything else but stand on the sidelines during practice and play, kick the ball. And that's what you came up with? Just dribble it to yourself? Nobody else on the field was even involved in that kick except for the kicker? Man, that was really bad. That was really bad. Yes, Mike McDaniel has met with so many ups and downs already to start a career. That's true. Can I think that some of them are self-inflicted? Here's what I mean. Last week, I said, you can go back and check my videos. I said teams are going to have to start carrying 4 QBs. At this point, he's got to sign somebody, cut somebody else. You got to have a 4th QB on the roster. You got to have him. Because if this happens, just think about it. In consecutive games, we've had quarterbacks go down. In consecutive games, we've had quarterbacks go down, and then somebody gets out here who can't play. So they're walking off the field. We're going to eat the loss on this one. All I can say to you guys is, hey, there's always tomorrow, like the movie says. There's always tomorrow for dreams to come true. Man, this sucks. It really sucks, guys. The offensive line sucks. The only good thing about it is if you want to go see the Pittsburgh Steelers play the Miami Dolphins next week on us, don't forget to go and sign up at WinDolphinsTickets.com. WinDolphinsTickets.com. Tomorrow I'm going to be posting a video where I'm going to be talking about the entire promotion. I'm going to be talking about Clean the World, everything. Thanks, guys, for watching. I know this one was a tough one to watch. It absolutely sucked watching this game. I don't know how they turned this around, but the only good thing from this game is that we're 1 week closer to seeing Tua back on the field. That's the only thing. We're past these 3 games without him playing. We obviously need him. Let's hope that Jalen Waddle is at full strength next week. But that's it. That's our shining moment. Oh, that and Mike Gesicki catching 2 touchdowns. Other than that, our offensive line sucks, and it's not going to change. Talk to you guys throughout the week. I got some stuff coming up.